time, never go to work.
I just need a reason. I just need to know what's on your mind. Tell me what you're needing. You can call my name, I'll be around. Dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da, dum dum. The sky is falling, dum dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da. That will keep you safe and sound. Dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da, dum dum. The sky is falling, dum dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da. That will keep you safe and sound. Dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da, dum dum. The sky is falling, dum dum da da, dum dum da da, dum da da, dum dum da da. That will keep you safe and sound.
Oh, welcome back, everyone. Mark Power. It's Mark Power Cast. Doesn't sound right. Been going, this is Elite Esports EU, and I'm Mark Power. God, I've been saying that for a long time, so it took me a little while to go over it. Anyway, I wasn't going to do scrims, I'll be honest with you, but I looked, and there's friendly fire, and what more do you want than a Pgs2 team in the lobby? Let's go. It's a wrangle. It's coming up. Game number 1. Yes, Pgs2 teams rocking in the scrims. Oh, game number 1 of the evening is our Pubg EU scrims. Yes, they're on an aim team. Yes, they are sitting in rehab at the moment. That's as close as we are going to get for this team actually rocking it together in the Pubg EU scrims. How is everyone? How is everyone's amazing Tuesday? I do need to change that logo. It doesn't quite fit in that box as much as I liked it to in that top corner. I have deleted the background to it. Anyway, playing path though is a east or say northeast pushing down towards a southwest or very much close. Does pretty much going across the board and dividing a wrangle into 2 amazing halves. Most of these teams will go out, and I think the one which we're looking at is that friendly fire team as they are sitting in Riyadh at the moment. GG's boys obviously raided Roth last night, and the lads were in there. Oh, look at that. We're getting an early drop here already. It's what you want to see. After all, though, they are down. PCF, though, did land down here the other day. So this was again, it's a bit of a back-to-back. PCF actually really aggressive. Do you know what? I like the stance that we had from them early on. Looks like after all, though, does go head in here. As he gets caught, though, as he runs back. They lose 2 pretty much straight away. Does shoot his own boy, but does play peekaboo. Clim. Oh, Tommy gun in hand. We all remember when the Tommy gun's in the drop. Oh, Tommy gun hits hard. Bring back the Tommy gun to the drop, people. So 2 for 2. Trying to get some of these confirms down. There's one of them down. And, Hadouken. He has the Street Fighter gear. That's why you are going to see. Oh, come on, guys. This is a decent collab, right? Hadouken. Mate, maybe I'm just showing my age, mate, because Street Fighter is my era all day, baby. I thought they get extend over for that res. So both teams technically losing 1 at the moment. Everything is down. And the biggest hit is going to be up the top here. Oh, AK 3 times. Going to try and bait out the shot. Takes their head clean. After all, though, gets done, dusted. Early doors, PCF. They look like they're starting like they were kicked off yesterday. And that isn't aggressive, but they go into game number 1 as a little free man. We get a chance to look at the zone. Peep zone is out on the outside edge. A little bit later here. Yeah. Oof. Spicy. Very, very spicy. Anyway, let's chat. Let's chat friendly fire. Come on. They are Pgs2, right? If you are in a scrim with a team that's qualified for Pgs2, I think you're going to go a little bit harder on the lads than you would normally, right? You're kind of looking at this as I could think I'm better than you. Maybe that's my competitive nature. Maybe I'm wrong. Friendly fire, though, getting more practice in, got to see, and we spoke about this, and I thought we were going to speak about this a lot in the evening, especially with you guys and girls out in chat. They've been grinding. EU, NA circuit, they are grinding it. So, do you know what? GG's. Let's let the lads get it together. Question is, should I boot up YouTube? Wait, I literally, I wasn't meant to be doing this, so I was like, lastminute.com type of thing. So, drops are on, I can see. If you haven't already, get your Pubg drops in. It will just appear at the top of the screen. Obviously, you will get to claim it. Do it later. Ascend! I love the Ascend boys. They're in. They are here, living the dream. Now taking that Primorsk, that late drop though. We do see them on that west-hand side. They're going to get a nice little rotation in. Exalt a little bit further over there are their neighbours or their natural labours. HEWC. Here we come. They take Pachinki's. How? Look, just one up Potato Hill. Ego. Take School Flats. At Line and Paul. You guys still not sent me your new logo, lads. I need that new logo. If you can send it over, that'd be grand. Little dive take for top note of the George as our tattoo takes south. Imperials though they hit the Severny split, so they're quite split. And do you know what? As an early stage, I wouldn't fathom it too much. I think that there is a decision to make whether it is going north or south here. You know me, I back Everest. I back Everest all day, every day. So I feel like it's going to pull back, but you do see a lot more of these go up to that north side. But I have to wait and see. I don't like to talk too much of the zone. I know. Online, you guys don't like me waffling about the zone, which is okay. I don't mind. I don't mind, people. How's everyone? Buongiorno. Buongiorno, buongiorno. Welcome everyone to chat. Lastminute.com cast. So, mostly ritted with loads of technical faults, I'll be honest with you. I've not had half an hour before that I've had the opportunity to actually put stuff together and make sure it works, and then do social media posts and all sort of jazz. Ooh, it comes a little bit of a wrap round from the Woo. Now, is it Nixie? No, Ibby is up high. So he might be able to catch this line and pool player. Oh, he's not looking. He hasn't got the eyesight, has he? I'm tired of work. How are you? I'm pretty tired as well, I'm not going to lie. Our Daisy surfer took me into the early hours of 3 a.m. Actually, no, I say it. It took me into the early hours. The little man took me into the hours of 3 a.m. And as Ibby takes one line and pull boys up towards the next lobby. Hey. How you go, player? Taking a look. Oh, that gives me an opportunity. Can I just double check to see if these commands are working today? They are. Perfect. And I can just double check to see how. And I can double check to see if friendly fire FF work. No, but friendly fire does, I think. Yep. I'll put the friendly fire on. Terrible, terrible. I told ya, I'll be riddled with problems. Friendly space fire, that's why. So if I do that, and I do FF, would be good. I hit that, and I hit save, and now I do FF. You guys are looking at me, what the hell is he barking on about? But this happened 10 minutes ago in champ. Imperials, as I said, they did drop this top side. They hit that 2-2 split Severny. Diggs, and then it will look over. Did have Diggsy. Admins. Sonics. I've not got Sonics on there yet. They're not here. You know, they do wrap up high. They are going to push their away and down now. They will avoid Diggs to a degree. I'm going to take the compound a little bit further back. They are close around by the Woo, but a lot of teams getting close to the waterfront just to have a little back and forwards. Hyper Beast. Well, taking some shots, but why is there no Sonics? Good question. They have been. I can see they've been screaming the last couple of days. The teams, because I can see the production side of Twi.gg, so I can see the leaderboards being tested and stuff like that. So it's all going to be done in-house normally. I did ask. I was you don't ask, you don't get, right? So I did ask to see, hey, are they? Can you send me a clean feed and can I cast it? But I can see they were scrimming today. It was good. I won't tell you who won because that'd be unfair. But I'm interested to see there is a team in here. Oh. Has he got any idea? Oh, he's right on him as well. What a sound cue for the nade push. Ego, high ego. Nade. But then no high ego play. I see though he's further back and he is tinkering around on that tree edge. I know there is one of the players. I think it's really interesting to see. Oh my days, there is a lot of early action. Ascent, pushing their way in. Exalt though lose 1. 2 maybe on the kill confirm, I believe it is. Fate and are pushing it back. Congratulations on the minor rebrands. I'm a good idea. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I needed to think about that, and as I said before yesterday, like it's been in my branding for a little while. Oh my days, Art is on an utter one shot. Still moving away, still alive, still living the dream here, but Send get a blessing does come south, so told you, Everest, mate. Everest. If we get zones like this, just go, my podcast said Everest. Imperials, though, they're pushing their way back down after receiving some of that damage. Hyper still under pressure as they are trying to hold UK Plug. Otto the man is now picking up. Nixing the boys, both of the Warriors. They did have this kind of like 3-1 hold. They pushed one back at least, and also now knowing that he's got players lurking in and around him, and it's going to be looking like it's going to be coming to this field edge. Here we come. Praying for the teams to come their way, but beyond, it's beyond the knock, and they tuck themselves nicely into Pachinki. Exalt, clearly had an argument. Fate, final player for them. Ascend very much hold the outside edge. How able to push them at least some pressure back towards our hype team. But it doesn't really, so I'm on the map quite a bit. Apologies, guys. Friendly fire. The team, those that we're watching. That's Roth. It's taking a slower rotation round. I think these guys will be playing this very. I know Scrim, and Scrims are very serious. They are taking very differently here on PC than it is from a console point. So I think they'll be eager to play this as if they are playing this week, and good to see them scrimming it out. Hopefully, I won't be every day this week up into the final section. Going, I say only one more day now for Pgs2. Oh, they do take a massive wide rotation, so interesting to see where they want to go, but they do have Ascend in front of them, so as they will leave this area, Ascend, I believe, is already pushing themselves up towards that sort of South Pachinki hill. It's Chris already looking for the rotation as he has pulled back, and he's kind of leading. Does now catch friendly fire. Hi guys, thanks for streaming. Yeah, you're welcome, bro. You are welcome. Don't worry about that. Oh, Page gets a knock on Chris. Will this be a knock and push? I think Ross going to be the only one that will be the telltale sign. He's already in the car. It looks like he's already opting to continue forward. So the knock is just an opening for the guys to move away. And we get to play. Guess what is in my drop? Oi, Savaloy. If you haven't already, obviously played, we're going to just have a little bit of fun. It's a Gibson car special, but this takes 2 minutes. Let's be quiet. We can have a quick chat about the drop. Very heavy 7s yesterday, and we had a couple of little sprinkles of P90s. No tummy guns. I know they were asked, but get your guesses in chat now. Let us know. What time is it? It is 13:25. 23 will be the time I need to look, and it is a Groza 7s all the way, baby. So with the knock, it pushes the Ascend slightly back here, and we are seeing a little bit of a sea of colour as the highway comes into situ. Tattoo, though, going to be coming straight behind. PCF, though, early fight for them. We are going to see maybe the pistol shots go by. Doesn't quite connect. Tattoo, though, continued to cross over and through. Ascend needs to be doing the same, as they will be following our PCF and our Win or Die, but they are going to opt to take the compounds just on the outside edge. Highway, though, has already been taken. Or just outside Highway, but here we come. They were out there on the outside. Oh, PCS actually crashed in. They have. And here we come up to go away. Oh, again, so those go for a full Semper Chinky. Exalt, obviously, with Fate, the final player for them. He's having a little lurk here. Beyond already here. Exclamation mark Pgs2. Now, this is the budget version of Pgs2, but I can get you information for it. And I suppose this is the best link, though, to get for it, which is the esports link. And obviously with the schedule and Pgs2, this is where it should be updating. Dealing with Fate, though. As, flash, no slight push now. Slow player in an area like this can cause major damage. Trying to lay down and feel like the push for Beyond is going to come. It's going to be a matter of time, though. I was going to find him and eventually picking him up. Exalt takes 16th place, unfortunately. So, Imperials, obviously they pulled up outside of our Hyper Beast. But interesting for me, the Woo was on this north side. They've gone all the way past our boys out in the field. They went all the way past the boys in the compound. And now they actually go for South Pachinki Hill. It is. It is, mate. Pretty far again, a huge wrap away. Jump shot going to duck his way into cover. We'll actually find the opportunity now to collapse over. It does go back the other way. So Friendly Fire needs to go back the way they came. I think Ascender can be blessed. Yeah, they did take a knock. But they should be good. Woo under pressure here from How. Was hey, you're most welcome, mate. Do you know what? Don't feel them. DFT. You know, we pick up when the bolty. Back to lobby is down. They are laughing here. They got to play their way up towards that highway. But that's a lag. The road to Rehab might not be on a bike. They've got to now at least get a med on and try and wait. Got a bit of time. We go further in. They do lose a bit of their pressure because Howie's coming out. Right. That is coming in this way. So, Hyper Beast, they do not want anything to do with Jockey's, I think, has got an angle on him. Does get the cross angle. And between him and Nowick, though, they are putting down the players. Nixie, I believe, is the final player for them. The smoke will start to dissipate and the Woo, I feel, might be exposed. And there they go. 15th place for them. They go down. PCF, eager, lurking, trying to fight. Someone is launching nades in their way. How? They've got no need to move at the moment. Just going to try and hold their inside angle and try and play back. Most of the others have kind of tucked themselves away. Otto. Pressing over the top here. Bugger up. I will figure out who it is. As we go straight down. So 25 putting the first kills on the board ready for them. I think Otto. No, those coming from behind. He's going for a wider wrap. Trying to figure out who they are. So, Schofield is the one who is bugger up. Gets the knock. Needs you to anything you can. Hammer it in towards. And that's phase number 4. It's going to hurt a bit. So Otto should be left, and it is the call. There goes the second one down. No, those obviously going to have to try and make the play now. As he can use the smoke to the best of his ability. I'll see more and more knocks. No, coming from the How team. If you, like me, can't keep up with all of the alt accounts, you can type !How. I'll give you all of the names, hopefully, in chat. Hyper Beast. I think it is going to be a down and out. Oh, friendly fire had gone. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. I'm sorry. He clearly went for a crash. I think we'll see a heavy crashing this early on. It's phase 5. Now, no need for them to move too much. They are just pushing their way back, and I'll be the solo play they are going to need. Let's get some of the action, though. Feather in. Now they pick up you to cast Nations Cup. I'd love to cast Nations Cup, mate. This one, as I said before, is one of my favourite events. How? There we go. You take out Hyper Beast. They were strong. They were in the UK Pubg compound, because it's the only politically correct way I can say it. They held out well. Zone has gone their way nicely. Didn't they? And we'll be looking to try and get the res. We did put the X-ray up and over, and they will stick the res. Hopefully play a little bit further away and a bit further back now into the outside edge. Still got a bit of time. They've got a few compounds to hold. HEWC, here we come. Groza is on the other side of the ridge for them. And Imperials roll straight in towards Ego. I'm going to play for them also. Then taking their time. 4 kills for them. I think an element of luck. It's Chris got knocked, and it was just okay, well, we're not going that way. We're going to go back. How put a kill on the board themselves. Have to try and work their way down, but they are going to go into DFT now. Right in front of them. They're already moving their way back here. There is no way Ascend will underestimate there as a team here. Is Chris under pressure first? Second, those shots come in, though, as they do get the off angle, forcing him out that left-hand side of that car. Pick up. Coming back for reinforcements, though. Nades over the top. Got to be cautious. Nade will hit underneath the car. It doesn't. It actually hits the front fender. We'll blow the car. That will send a second one, though. Mika putting an outstanding lay back. They should get the knock on his boy. There we go. And the car pushes the position. Actually, kind of favouring his position. Gives him a wicked off angle now. And DFT, final play for them, just getting utterly tucked in. Don't feel them. They felt that one hard. And PCF already coming out. How? 9 kills, and don't look like they want to stop at the moment. I wonder if our Pacific Wave can maybe stop the pack, the beasts. Looks like they've just got a knock, though. Let's see if they can get confirmed for 10. Forced them on the outside. That should be the 10 there. And Hyper Beast almost be the first to get 10 on the board. Silent Pool. Final play for them. Org versus Groza. Groza hit heavy. As flushes are causing damage. Oh, he's running the outside. He has got the pack to survive for a bit more. It's going to chunk. Look how quickly that jammer pack's going down. I think it's going to last him out. He's going to have to get a remade. He does have the time, so we have to med and go for this. And it is now going to start hurting. Didn't also need to move, but now receiving pressure on the adjacent side as Beyond. Now we're going to try and cause that one. Here we come. They're going to work their way in. Oh, not just one. That Groza is tabbing. 1, 2, 3. 3A Matt is destroying at the moment. See if we can get some of these confirms down. They are getting some of a few stolen. Please be cautious, but I love when you flash on the inside. Line of Paul, they do go down. I think he will get that confirmed. And, able to get away, but Beyond also needs to think about moving here. The bigger team, the heavy hitters, are going to be the here we come. Not got the kills, they've got the control of the zone, but they've also got to think about this fight that's going to be just about happening just behind them at the moment. It's all about timing now. Quizzy is going to be looking at that. Going, there's a drop right outside. It hasn't been caught. So AWM ready to roll. I think that'd be eager after these. They've been sharing the church for quite some time now. Pennywise. Seeing the here we come team. Maybe going to catch him on the animation. No need on the animation. I'll just take the shots. Still going to lose the Groza towards zone. He's going to give away his position slightly. I've become a fan of the Groza. Used to hate it. I'm not bad with the Groza. Not bad. I can hold my hands up. I'm terrible. Terrible with the MK. Terrible with the barrel. AK. Kind of like it. Don't mind it. Not too bad. How haven't got their final kill? They didn't actually get that. It was clearly stolen from him. There's one. How popping out. Jason's side. They are pushing forward, don't they? Got to continue to push forward. Here comes the pressure from the car. Double nade comes in. And it's not just one. Kills get 110. They just put another few on the board. There's a free pack there. Seng do go out holding the outside edge. PCS though going to have to try and take on Win or Die. Win or Die are going to be pressured now, as we do see here we come. Eventually join in the battle. Eager to see when Quizzy wants to get involved. Here we come. Down for 2. Going to be down for 3. That's going to hurt. Going to have to come forward. PCF though, eager to keen to go, and second guessing what's in front. Does go down himself. Will Die also losing numbers here, and how are the ones controlling? 13 kills for them, but PCF on 11. It's kind of a 2-horse on this one. All confirmed. All kills, steals, and thrills. Where's Polish Power? Not in. They are back. They are scrimming. So cannot wait. Shall I get a Pgs2 command up? I should do. I'll do that during the break, everyone. I'll send you towards the Pubg esports. And I'll send you towards the Liquipedia. So during the break, type Pgs2. I'll get something up for you guys. It's not me. I wish I was. I honestly wish I was. But come on, though. How good is the lineup for Pgs2 on the talent? Woo! I can't wait. Can't wait. It's going to be such a decent show. Beyond, still surviving. Looks like they're going to crest their way back here. How, though, isolated players can decide sides and backs. Poppy up, sends the lid away, and off you go. Beyond any more points when it comes down to the lobby. They will tab themselves out. Will Die. They can lead themselves down for a 1. I think praying that Day thinks that PCS down for a 2. Is EU the rattiest? That is a very good question. This maybe is classified as a ratty move. So I kind of read that at the time that Redo put his comment out. Mollies are coming in. Nades are going back. And that might just be enough to take apart on PCF though. The Molly does what he needs to do. But how should defend down? Maybe the rattiest out. I would say the tactical insertion. As Fender Lost though refusing to allow anyone to push as he lights up the night sky. Confirm. Can't get that one. I feel like they're not going to win this one any other way, but util. See if they're getting closer. The Lost Those going to fight this one. Oh, they do get one back. Nade out. P90 in hand as well, so let's keep the smoke on. Let's have a look to see if they pop out. They are full flash. Nade done. How had enough. How always brinking on the outside edge of that game yesterday. They were the ones eager to try and take the wins, but constantly getting a second place, constantly getting in those third, always in the top spot, but not taking home the chicken dinner. But yet they come back this evening, and it's actually the first thing they do. They put on the board 17 kill game, and it's a clean winner, chicken dinner. Game number 1 goes to How. Good game. Got a bit spicy. I had to take my jacket off, mate. Jeez. Off the rip battle. That's what we want to see anyway. Apologies I missed a friendly fire, though, as they did go out. I think that will be a team you guys will be eager for me to try and get as much coverage for to get a better insight into what they are trying to do. As I said, I've seen the Twilight leaderboard, so they are screaming at the moment, and friendly fire doing quite well. So GG's boys did send the love yesterday their way. Hopefully they will be streaming again this evening, or if I can find another one of the teams out in Riyadh, I will go raid them after this one as well. What's going on now? We've got best of 6, so we are going to take a very quick break. I'll put 5 minutes on the clock. That's the normal time they take to turn these lobbies around. So let me do that right now. So yeah, 5 minutes on the clock. We do have another Wrangle that is going to be coming up, and then we'll follow up with a 2 Tego, and then we'll close off the evening with 2 Miramar. For now, sit back, relax. I'll put PGS commands in. You type exclamation mark YouTube for me and give me a bit of love over there, and I'll see you in game number 2.
I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna have fun, clap my hands, turn around now and dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance, dance, dance. I just wanna clap, clap, turn around, dance.
Oof. Back to things, back straight away. So game number 1 was actually quite aggressive, quite fast paced. We missed a couple of fights, apologies. Only just me with the old camera and microphone. Not really what you want, is it? Pgs2 kicks off day this week, so let's get the pro stuff in. It was good. Flight path wasn't too bad. It went across the middle. Definitely better than this flight path, I'll tell you that. But it seems done well. PCF, though, yesterday's state, hyper aggressive, hyper successful at being aggressive. Today's state seems to be hyper aggressive as well. Now that it is going over Gatcast, I'll be keen to see if we see After All and PCF also drop for that. But that's enough for me. Let's just sit back, make sure you get your drinks in, because it is a wrangle. Game number 2 is coming up. Game number 2, Pubg EU Scrims. I said the flight path isn't as good as compared to the last one. It is a northwest down to pretty much the south, pushing towards that southeast, but it does really favour the sort of southwest side. Now, eager to see if we get that SM PCF drop. It looks like we are going to be getting it as well, as they are clashing down. You can see that blue and that black just following that flight path. down and dusted. Our coaches, though, go out. Cabo, the man from Ascend, leading as he goes down. Most of the teams, I feel like, won't be in the split. But yet, game after game, we get to see fight off the rip. So, after all, for those that missed game number 1, they lost it. They lost the first person, but then, you know what? They came back. It was eventually a 2-2, but the hold up on the top here was the danger hold. Go on, you've got the Street Fighter gear, Hadouken! It was a perfect moment, though. Goes in down the bottom, but runs back the other way. First knock does come in, though, as after all, already up. That's lost 2. Oh, no, they've lost 1, sorry. So, get 1 back at the exchange of losing 1 themselves. Gonna go stick the res while they can. Oh, good shots through. Oh, they actually do tab him as well. So final play now. PCF on the other foot. And he's going in. Cool B's up on the top. I wouldn't be surprised to see the snake. Oh, I actually caught him on the feet. So an explosive game number 1 for PCF. Pacific Esports down and out first and getting a kind of little bit of taste of their own medicine as they were the ones now subject to off the rip fighting. Talk about off the rip fighting. Where is our friendly fire? The friendly fire lose 2. Roth is down. I think they're making the play forward. This one, I kind of feel like the state of mind will be different. I've got to be ready for this. They've got to be ready for off the rip fighting. Oh, he gets 1. Oh, unfortunate. Puts him down for a 2. Page tucking himself back in. The fight on the adjacent side, though, Store. 1v1. Sharp shot. Pistol in hand. Oh. If he had a scar, that would have been a completely different. Oh, now he's got ammo. Be back to a 4-on-1. The longer he waits at the now going to be getting the numbers up. Oh, GG's, mate. Knows the shotgun's going to be pushing. Ah, lays down, gets caught through the building. Runs his way back. So 2 teams off the rip. And the zone blessing towards the woo this time. So, friendly fire out. PCF out. Game 2 in. Jeez. It is a scrim, so obviously teams are trying different things, and this will also help, and let's not take anything away from friendly fire. It's going to help fight off the rip because they've got to deal with this week. If they have to fight off the rip on a team, they've got to be able to deal with it. There is no going back. There is no reset. There is no practice again tomorrow. Ryan and Paul just lining some shots up, but not pulling the trigger. They're kind of thread the needle in between multiple teams, and they're looking for that mansion. I'm kind of looking mainly more on the east, maybe. Have to be so. I'm pushing forward. Our ego player. Taking some shots. No, it though does tap him back in. It's not allowing him really to get away with any of that. Compound taken out of the field. Blue's not too bad. Yes, they do go for heaven. Lion and Paul do take heaven up here, but they've got a 2-2 split. Look how wide their 2-2 split is as well. We've got half that team sitting on Rozok, half the team sitting on heaven. Now, I don't think heaven will be like pushed. It's not like centralized zone, but I definitely feel like they're rolling the dice. I think they're looking at this zone and going, do you know what? It could go either way. Let's just make sure we've got positions in. So many teams still sit on the outside edge. In and beyond need to come over from the bridge, though. Exalt only leaving their section, same as Ascend, as they ascend their way from that southwest position. We do have the two guys now push out, and they do have after all in front of them. They have really spread out from that side. And Paul did catch one of the Win or Die boys, and Tattoo though still in South George. Imperials, they get blessed with a lot of space, a lot of time. So done and dusted. What are we expecting? More teams to be in this sort of bottom segment, maybe? This sort of southwest segment? A lot of teams, though. Yeah, look at this. The Wu have got such a split. They've actually divided themselves really far out on Yaz. It's like they don't want any team now to come in. They cover every single angle. Now, we saw from that Pgs2 qualification, though, with that very last game where SRM, the zone kind of like this, where it did pull all the way up towards that north east corner of here. So it's dangerous, this kind of hold. They've got to really keep their guns alive and keep it noisy. This is the one I want to watch now. So Ego and Win or Die. Cross on the other side, but looks like he doesn't quite know where he is. Laos though is putting further back. I think he's just trying to find an angle on him. Doesn't have the car as cover. Appreciate the bits, man. Obviously, much love. Any support on the channel is much love, honestly. Lion Pool have collapsed their split. Beyonds are looking their way as they do have a little look now. But Lion Pool are being hassled a little bit. Definitely a bit more of a quieter phase number 2. I'll give you that. Definitely faceable. Phase number 1 to 2. They're losing 2 teams this time. It feels like looks quite boring. Friendly Fire, unfortunately, is one of those teams. But they'll be all right. They've got their feet in the pool. They're in Riyadh. They're loving it, mate. What I'm saying, Friendly Fire, bring back a t-shirt, boys. Yeah. There's no chat. We're all Friendly Fire fans as well. Beyond going for a full send now. Shots they do come out from player 333-222. I think he is going to give up his position. Car situated. Beyond opting to not even worry about the knocks potentially coming in from our Who team. Who and Woo. The Who are out. Woo gone. Done, dusted as they leave. We might see more of a 2-2 hold from them. The plane pick up, and also the drop is going up on that top side somewhere. It's knocked out already. Oh, it actually went out of Severny really early. Oh, ascends. Very late to the party, but remember they dropped south to southwest. The car though from let's go going down, but they will sort to control it, and the zone is tightening itself up. Everyone's moving for a Yaz field now. So I've got a hold. This is going to be horrible. Really, really horrible now coming in. There you go. You got to look here, right? Win or die. If they know the numbers are down, right? Push into the compound, or at least take the hillside behind it. Tatudo running straight in on one side. They've got a knock also, so it might be a knock push. Everyone will be fighting for a little bit of area. Mr. Lucky with the pistol in hand. Attempted. Got an aid. Waiting for these cars now to roll in. Might just try and crest it around the outside, hoping a player comes around. Doesn't quite get that, as they do push a little bit further in. Get the shots on the adjacent side, though. Tattoo gets confirmed. And here we come. Down to a 3. I wonder if the rest of that team is going to work their way down. And surely not, because they're on the outside edge. Can we see Tempted maybe escape? Maybe rat his way out the other side and rounds? Maybe look at the barrage of U2 that's going back from here. Comes the push. I think that's him done now. There he goes. He's going to go down to the flames, to the fire, to the inferno. That is Tattoo. Right, every time I say that, I want to say Tatooine. Beyond. Find their way now in. Pubg's actually pushed middle of the zone, so I think they're having a little cheeky look at the potential that it is going to be this side. But a freeway battle, though, is underway. So Tattoo, though, now has our int team one side and Send the other, but Int does get the knockdown Ascend. They are sending cars back that way. They're going to be cautious themselves, though, because Tattoo now is looking back, as this is the way they did come. Int, though, getting the knock themselves, so eager to now push forward. And with 2 down, expect a hard crash here, surely, from this team. That hard crash is pretty slow, low, and slow. Like my VW camper van. Who's one? Is he DC'd? That looks like a complete DC to me. Like, he is living a dream. Don't worry, boys, I got this. The only advantage is he's running in for zone. Oh, what a good tactical hold. They got the knock. They made a push. And now, maybe, I was about to say, maybe it gets through. Maybe it just gets through everyone. But no, it doesn't quite happen that way. Unfortunate. Doesn't work out. Maybe Ascend can get involved. I'm actually surprised to see people hot drop in small cities. But it does happen. It does happen. Not quite rarely on scrims, if I'm honest. Don't really see it too much from a scrim point of view. Right, it's been back-to-back games. Place number 2, so the blue tickles. Not too much. And the Sends will have the master plan. They got the coach with them, Koho. The masterminds behind a lot of the play. And that zone shifts heavy away from them as well. That lake is still in. I would not even expect that. I'm sure Koho wouldn't be expecting it. Maybe thinking more of that field. But it's going to go to that field now as our Send team got to work their way through. They're dodging this and taking the opportunity to rotate. They've already got the meds on, but Int also sent it through. But he's now a solo. McLaren, though, has got the extra speed behind it. But where do you go as a solo on this tile of zone? You're going to be continuing to press by. And a lot more teams will take some shots at you. That car is pretty much spent. It's not going to go his way as he flips it once, twice, 3 times a lady. He's up. Tire's gone, though. Yes, such a hard ascent. Straight into that little mini junkyard. Not bad compound to hold. I actually really like where we see our DFT team. Don't feel them. Definitely feel their zone. They've got 2-2 hold, but maybe they want to collapse that to 2 that's on the outside of the compound. No. Oh, unfortunate, get caught out from an amazing shot from Fate. Spectators blip, blessing. Imperials are taking shots now. Line and Paul going to rotate all the way around this sort of top side. They're going to go back around the lake. Same, look at this. After all, doing the adjacent on the other side. Beyond, they had a bit of an argument. Bomb forgot about the plan to go in towards the town. Pubg still happy. They were looking at this zone thinking it's going their way. I think they were hoping to be a little bit more of a centralised area. Anywhere I can see the Pgs scrims? Unfortunately not, mate. I did ask to see if I can cover, but they are not covering them. Teams will settle down a little bit. I can't believe there's actually still quite a bit of space. I think a lot of that comes from that sort of top side. Just surprised there's 14 teams on this sort of bottom section of the map. Beyond lose one, they are going to give up. So Bomb Lovo is like, lads, the play was my side. They lose another one. I think it's going to be a 1, 2, 3. It's a little crest, but if the Woo can put themselves in a position to continue the action, they are. Car somehow made it here. Looks like it's lagging. It's not. It's all spectators, unfortunately. All over screaming at them going, I've got the petrol garage. And car eventually going, and I think that'll be enough. Line and Paul taking Tattoo out the adjacent side. Let's go chain because the crash here. How clear exalt pretty quick. We can go back. Dig though. I was having a look for the third party action. Tattoo though also losing their car. A lot of teams trying to get as far as they can. Goes down as well. Be a quick scab. Woo just sit firm on the outside. He's going to the field. Obviously, again, there's no surprise that it was going out this way, but I don't think as heavy. I'm going to go for a send. Heroes do get our high ego player for the Woo. Diggs though wants to go straight through. Now an aggressive drop if he's going to go for it. Diggs looked at that and thought, I can take that. Tattoo though. Nice. I'm taking some shots here, but also hold the outside edge. I'm not a fan of these compounds as well because there's so much work to do after it. The ridge line in front is the one to try and go for. They are going to whip themselves round though. I think you've seen the cars go straight in for it though and sends the vehicle to the plummet, to the River of Doom. And off he goes. I feel like he wishes he was in that one. Might be able to keep himself alive. After all, on the adjacent side, though, we are seeing the wrap, though, from Line and Paul. They get through, keeping the car 2 wheels. They are clown carring this one up to the max. After all, though, have the split with the 2-2. They might be able to then damage the remainers. They are going to try and whip and get themselves round. There goes 1. There goes 2, though. All right, Xy's going to try and execute some kind of plan, but the car has other options. He's going to take the opportunity now to get out. Final play for them. Smoke goes out. The shot goes underneath. And Line and Paul, next team to fall. A lot more teams working their way down. I'm a beast though. Again, they will still be happy where they are. So, and do sit on the outside edge. Tattoo needs to try and work their way in. Now Beyond, they're going to try and deal with the after all push. They're actually going left. They haven't turned for it. Beyond don't need to play any further down, but they are going to sit just on the outside edge. Surely be looking this one now, like a team like Win or Die, maybe even Hyper Beast are going to be able to farm quite a few kills from their location, especially anyone coming over from this east-hand side. Right in the middle of them. Oh, feel for them now. Tattoo, the phase 4 tickle. Just lucky, keeping himself lucky enough in front. There goes 1. There you go, player. Though tabs 1. If you get tabbed from Exalt one side, you're getting tabs from the Woo the other. Still keeping ahead of the zone. He had to get himself in. Just. Oh no, Diggs, you little cheeky devil. Diggs puts him down. Tattoo 12th place, 11 teams, still not placement point now, and we are seeing it come down towards our ego play. Out, lose 1 on the extension over. They are going to be eager to have a look. A little bit further in, how... Where is this coming in and from to? The Woo. Trying to take some love towards Win or Die. How I think they can call that he's safe. So here's a car seat swap and don't throw a nade. Oh no, look. Who's on it? There is a mortar. Win or Die, little cheeky chaps. Gonna try and get us out of here. The Regions are gonna be the ones making the call. Need to get these confirmed. They do. looking at this compound though. For after all, they are moving their way in. Beyond also trying to come out and try and deal the damage. Nades go over the top here. Timbo is down also. One is down. DFT. Got the angles. They are using the ladder nicely. Big wrap now. Big play. Nade will be ready to go. DFT trying to make something happen on the outside edge. Nade over. It's going to go for that final play. Will bounce nicely actually. Goes under the car. Let's get a little bit of splash damage, but not enough to get the confirm that is needed. Ascend. Get confirm on their other side, and DFT going to have to turn back here. Ascend are going to try and push their way back in. Blacku's going to go hell no. Most teams are. Oh, I lost enough one. Ascend are going to be really happy with the start of the zone. After all, back to a 3. Mortars are coming out. I thought it would have come this way. Oh, get the tiniest little ridge, the little window ledge. I don't know if he actually heard. How you doing, Ro? You good, bro? Long time. Hope the family's doing well, mate. Oh, jump shot, baby. Kills and steals there for thrills. Oh, he's doubled him. He's done him. He did not expect the double. Blue zone nade. Sentry. After all, showing us exactly what they can do. Oh, he's actually coming. Is he coming back to the res? Hero. Too far away for it, really. 4-ton spray on the org. It's going to be tapping hard. There's a confirmed ascent. Backfill here from DFT as they had to give up their position. They worked really hard to get it, and obviously Ascend did get the first knock. Spray, they continue to work their way over. Knows he's banged to rights now. They're pushing forward. Get the same. They are just Ego. It's Chris though wants to try and take the opportunity to get in front here. Ego doesn't like the opportunity to have Chris that close. He takes some shots here. DFT go down. It actually goes down towards After All and not towards Ascent. 3 kills for Ascent. They are trying to get their way into the compound though. It's Chris popping out, instantly knowing exactly where players could be. Looking for a second. Can't quite see it though. So he's going to spray the bush. And pray. There's a player there. Blue zone nade. Might get the finish up here as Hal make the push now towards Hyper Beast, who have been coming in slower on the east-hand side. How eager to go. Here we come. They just sit lonely in the dip. I think with his bike in hand. Hyper Beast going to go. That's all towards nades. How still holding on the inside edge of the zone. They'll be good. Send. Actually got back for the res. They got a knock back, so Ego can be back to a 2. It'll take them long to figure out. It wasn't. You get that second confirm. I'm going to die for the first time. Now loosen zone, so they've got to get going. They need to go over the top. Look at this. They are in rags. Christo does do the tab. And here we come. Take 6th place. No, Kowo is coaching. Coaching. I'll write that in chat though. So he is coaching. I'm gonna die. Wait him. Ascender got these blue zone nades down. Ego down, holding the compound. Ascend, claim with 4 and 8 kills. Died up completely. How? Get the howl emojis in chat, people. Come on. Let's see. Let's have a vote based on the emojis. Is it Ascend or is it How? It's going to be taking this one. It is down to a 4-on-4. Emote battle commence. How are game number 1 winners looking strong? Ascend. They got caught a little bit on that zone. Definitely taking a slower rotation. Zone shifted further and further away from him and grinding their way up to get the placement. So definitely a harder position for them. Oh, tempting. Tempting. Has it been taken? Do we have time to play Guess What's in the Drop? I think we do. Right, people, quick. Guess. 365. Who is in the drop? Who's getting the win? Time now is 26. I'll be in 27. It'll be time for a break for me because this will be a quick one. Guess what's in the drop? AWM. Would you take an AWM? And just so I know exactly who's who and how before you guys start talking, I will learn all of the Zaga, Vaga, Kaga, Baga terminology. 4v4, how on Ascend, how Game 1 winners got it in their depth. And though they have put themselves in the compound though, but they do have an extension on the outside. I think just waiting, watching. Now how came from here. A little bit over on that east-hand side of where we're looking. I think it's time to start tabbing some of these guys up. It's Chris, always one of the first to start going. You seen the head? Oh my days, Chris. Insane bolt. Kino's the one, mate. Give him a follow, everyone. Kino Pubg Pro Player. There's a few of you guys lurking there. Always go show the players love, mate. Give them follows. Give him the subscribes. Oh, head ducks down. It's Chris lined up, hoping for the dream. Just double checking to see where the push is. Both these teams just having a little knocksy over. Mika gets the first. And now Ascend needs to try and answer what's going to be a push forward. Stay with it's Chris at the moment, though. Yes, he's making the call. I do fear, though, bugger up, which is Schofield. Learning. I just don't. That is right. Cheating. Is he going to see the head? Can't quite see him yet, can he? Did go for the AWM. Would you take the AWM? Would you take the bolt at the end? Maybe if it's Chris in the middle, I would. I have to take an opportunity to go get at least some level 3 gear. It's going to push over. Look at the zone. It's going to go to the dot. It's going to go in between the two. As Chris took a bit of damage there. I know, you know what I'm going to say? It's quite even at the moment. In a positional point of view. Ascend got the first knock confirmed. So it's now a 3v4. To try and continue to hold, but it's a matter of time. This is a sit back, relax, and it's going to cruise again. Let us know who you think is going to be taken out. I'll still be expecting the moat battle to be kicking off. I think everyone's got the emote. If you haven't got the emote, don't worry. Just type how or type Ascend. I'm all good. I get it. I'm with you. Like, we're all here to support the teams. But Ascend have the number. Again, position-wise, maybe tipping Ascend. The moment Zugurov comes around, it's going to be an issue for him, which is Runa, I think. Although getting the old flashes ready. Here comes the dot. This is the moment of truth. Yeah, Ascend definitely a little bit closer here. Flash does come over, so they are going to be the ones having to who make the shift already. It's Chris. He gets to have a little peekaboo over the top. It's Chris, though, does pick up one. To get there in time. Now I'm going to see how now. Down to a 2. And on the outside edge, trying to wait for the crawl to come round. Peekaboo's on the outside edge, though, as we are going to now tune in with the remaining 2 here for Hal. Got 2, 11 kills on the board. Ascend, got to store a strong 4 remain. Need to go in towards the smoke. Getting no spray. Chris has got him to rise. Final play now for them. As he's coming on the outside. Edge and yeah, GG's. How nearly putting back to backs, but our team ascend. 12 kills for them, 22 points, and a game at number 2. Winner, chicken dinner, ascend. Take our final wrangle for this evening. Woo! GG's. Good wrangles. Quicker wrangles. We've had the hot drops though. We saw After All go out first on game number 1 after PCF tucked them in. PCF then they felt a little bit of their medicine as they went out towards After All. It's a bit of a fair battle. It'll be interesting to see if these teams continue to fight like that. I don't believe so. I don't think the drops are now clashing, but you never know. You never know. Good game all in all. Zones pretty good. Do like those sort of paths. I think it would have gone a little bit more into the field that I would have liked, but I don't mind the compound hold. Actually, kind of like what Ascend done. They were the ones having to work their way in all the time. They were on the outside edge of the zone. They're trying to find. Remember, they had that free story. They were trying to take the third party action, didn't quite get it. Then they had to push their way forward a little bit more in. I wanted to update the Elite Esports EU, don't I? Then they found themselves outside the zone, then shifted, but they were already getting medded. They were ready to go at that point. Took the compound clean as well. I was quite surprised about that, especially that garage building next to them. And then after that point, they knew when the zone shifted away, they had to play into the forest. They played to the forest well. And obviously, after the forest, they then worked their way across, and it was just a matter of time. It's Chris, big play, push into the compound at the right time, and obviously popping up and getting that knock again, all mechanically right, churning away at the zone. Came down to a 4v4. Both teams held their core. I think How were eager. They were the ones out in the field. Again, having quite a tough rotation, but making the most out of open terrain. How definitely more comfortable in those open fields and working as a pack, so to speak. We know, not looking at their name in any way, shape or form, but hunting down kills out in open terrain. So good game, number 2. We'll take a very, very quick break though, as the clock is already counting down. But we have Tager. Again, a map which we believe is pretty rapid already. So sit back, relax. It's going to be game at number 3, but a quick break to start with. Here we go. It's game number 3, which is the first of our Tagos. I like the 2 Tagos. I'm not going to be a fan over Pgs2. We only get their 1. We're going to get teased with the 1. That's a south east all the way through towards a northwest. Most probably one of the better flight paths we were going to have for this map. I've said we've had a couple of special, and you've got to love the opportunity for the zone not to touch the flight path. But I think we should get at least a blessing, or close enough with that one. AWM, all the calls for AWM. Who got it right first? Motto Matter. GG's on the call from the AWM, bro. Hey, would you take the AWM? Would you take it, mate? That's the big one. That is the big one. You can see someone getting the win. Red dot AWM for the win. Whoa, pimptastic. You're spicy. I wouldn't mind that one. Plane is done. Coaches are out. After all, not taking on PCF. Done. Agreed. No hot drops. We don't need hot drops, though, because it's Tago. Tago provides us with a variety of amazing options and rotations and flight paths. And obviously, this time we actually get the zone through the flight path. It does go very much back early doors. Southeast is going to be the flight path, though. So quite a bit of it, for those that are not aware, that little red line is a bit of a cheeky line because you can run across it. Unlike the other maps, you can't quite get to it. On this one, it will turn you away very quickly and kill you out pretty much instantly. The zone has a capability of doing multiple. Now, let's take a couple of factors here. We don't see the river across the top. This is definitely one I feel like to watch for PGS2. The river in Tago is always one to play. We'll see the zone retract back to it so many more times than not. I'd definitely say maybe a 9 out of 10. That river at the top, we're going to see it play that way. Now, with the river sits in the middle, obviously we've got that kind of dry, crusty river, the wash, the desert river, literally by our win or die. I think it will still play to that, but I'll be keen to see exactly how it's going to go from here. We have some really high terrain. We've got some wonderful rice fields to play into, though. Buxan has, of recent, been a very good ending. We've had north, south, east, west, and we've had right in the heart of Buxan at the end, though, where we do have our ego team sitting. But I feel for me personally, I wouldn't mind it seeing going towards that win or die. I wouldn't mind seeing it retract against that east-hand side, but with the unplayable, I don't know how likely we are going to get that. We'll have to wait and see. We might see it come down towards south. Most might see it play towards that sort of studio mode. But there are lots of opportunities for endings. There's not as much of a meta. There's not much of a data set down here for where it starts to end, especially where we see friendly fire. That is the... I definitely feel like if that's like in, it's kind of the go-to. Gibson Carl's got it right, though, in the stream. He calls this bit the recliner. He won a bet, basically. So I have to call it the recliner now. That's kind of like where we're seeing where Roth is. He's kind of like at the lower arch back. But over towards the east is kind of, that's where your head sits. And then you've got your like little seat bent. You put your feet over here towards looking at fishing camps. Maybe you throw out a fishing line towards fishing camp. But we see it around fishing camp, recliner, in between there and Hosan. We see a lot. And then out actually to the swamp. The swamp seems to be a bit of a play at the moment as well. We are seeing a lot end over this sort of neck of the woods. So we'll have to wait and see. Ascend, they'll drop out a little bit further over it. Ain't they going to be getting the plane from Palace? Because, I mean, if you've got a Palace, mate, you've got a private jet. And it looks like they are taking their private jet now to zone. After all, going to be rotating their way around. They'll be cautious because they know Ascend land over here. Sometimes Ascend will split as well. They actually do 2 on the north side island and 2 on the south. Hyper Beast, get a clean run. Yon need to get going. And so do Here We Come. Woo. And top sides here. We are seeing a little bit of a split between that Twisted Minds. Kino, you are watching, kind sir. Who is player 333222? If you could let me know, that would be grand. I wouldn't mind. Actually, going to opt to go back. Actually, there is a way that I might be able to find out myself. So, just depends. Player. Oops. Player 333222. Aha! It's Arson. I know exactly who that is now. And those the man. And that's who is player 333222. And The car is blessing his way. Use the car as cover. Get in it. How? Chasing. How? Fighting. How? Eager to get another chicken on the board after the near miss. Maybe they just wanted to get the car back. Maybe they didn't want a car. What? There's a complete takeout. Why are you using the raiders as a cover when you can just run past it? Let's bait it. Oh, good peekaboos. Gets one. Oh, drop shot, baby. Look like he got that already. Eager go down and Eager go out. PCF. Enough though. How do you get the pick up? They are down for 2. And I feel like a hero's res is only hero's res if you res him. I'm making a run. I'm making a way further was down. Got a sea of drops though. Diggs will be in the middle. Let's see if Motto Matter can get 2 out of 2. If you haven't already joined in, get yourself in chat. What is in the drop? It's a Gibson cast. It is stolen from him. I'm going to give him all the love here. Diggs is extending himself over. Let's have a quick look though before Diggs picks it up. It's an MK, baby. Let's see if Motto Matter gets 2 out of 2. What time is it? It's 6:47, so it'll be 16:47 for me to have a little look back at chat. Art will be also having a little look at this, as he has now spotted Diggs. So you can't see him now, mate. It's gone. Cool will be that there's a team coming in. Well, I go for a 2-2. They are slightly holding some high ground here. So Hyper Beast though hit the top side. Tattoo down taking the shot. So it's friendly fire. Not being dropped on this time. Let's see what they can do. And actually a crucial map to really be practicing. This is the map where some of the teams, which maybe not as what's the better words? Industry standard, kind of run in, used to playing lands and doing crazy stuff like that. Look, watch me whip. They watch me net eyes back. Especially with Friendly Fire, obviously going towards PGS, as Friendly Fire being the first banner there. A map that is new to esports. This is the first time we are going to see it on the main stage. And I'll put in there that I got to cast it on Pubg with the rotation. Thank you for the rotation for my mouse mat. Oh my god, propads.gg. Do you know what? I'm not saying this because I got it, right? It's really thick. Like, I've not had a mouse mat that thick before. I've had extra large mouse mats, you know, like the ones you buy like on Amazon. Hey, this is alright. It's really thick. It's got a nice edge into it as well. Especially where I use obviously a desk all day that I'm working at. I quite like it, and obviously it's got the rotation pattern, which is kind of like my pattern as well. You know, that kind of like swirl in the background. It's kind of like that. I do like it. I might ask the rotation if I can pinch the yellow in the middle. I'm sure Gideon massive. Again, Gideon, if you're chat, mate, massive thank you, because I know you would have been part of obviously being esports and the guy getting it together. So massive thank you, mate, for getting it sorted. And don't apologise again for how long it took, because it doesn't matter. You've got here. That's the main thing, and it is bloody amazing, mate. Yeah, super blessed. And as well, good thing for me, memories as well. Like, obviously, my first time on Pubg official channel as a host. Got it on my table now. So every day I log into work, I get to see it, mate. Brings a tear to my eye. Makes me want to cast more. Definitely makes me want to cast more. So I want to cast more and see some more action now. These teams are kind of being blessed. How have these boys, like Imperials, are called in 2 out of 2 like drops at this point? This is not allowed, lads. I suppose let's play it again. Guess what is in the drop for Imperials? Second time is coming in. And AWM. Now, I wouldn't mind an AWM this quick either, because you are good with the bolty. Every team's got that bolty player, right? How? 2 remain. He is having a little cheeky look here. They do have the off angle, so both are trying to make the push. On the outside, getting in the car, maybe trying to bait the shots. He's going to try and fall back here as he goes further around through the one smoke, through the second smoke, but doesn't cause any of the Hound boys to commit to a shot. Zone shifts further back, and he actually doesn't really go towards that side. It does heavily pull back northwest. Buxan kind of like I'm over this at the moment recently of late. And after all, just spraying their way into a compound that they believe is victorious. Friendly Fire rotating their way around now as PCF, a aggressive team, will want to try and hold this one off. So a follow of the rotation now. Rofto is the one leading the charge here for Friendly Fire. They're going to either put up on this top side mountain or whip to the right and maybe take the compound. The Wudo are on the split. They've got to be cautious. That maybe just be enough to go, we are here. And has forced them to stop. That might now favour as the Wu. Roth head appears. Ibby lining the shots, waiting. Maybe more hits. And there we go. That Nixie straight over the nade. Third party action coming in. Go straight underneath here. Page should go to that one. If he can get away. If not the first, definitely the second. Oh, he's got away with it. Got away with it. Name's though rolling down. I don't think they quite know exactly where he is. They have lost 2. As Sparkle Flush though further back. The shots now back towards the team. It's game number 3. It's best of 6 this evening though. So we do have one more Tego. Then we're going to finish off the evening on the wonderful sandy shores of our Miramar. Cool though, as Page knows he's going down. Nixie making the push though, getting the confirm here. And he's going to try and tub himself into a little bit of a love. He's going to stop anyone running in. At least he parks that car to perfection. Ascend, our game 2 winners. Taking shots. Linepool going to rotate their way around. House will surviving their way out. Those PCF haven't quite dug out where they remain. He's looking to try and ensure he can maybe move and get out because it will be a bit of an animation. Topside though, Beyonds. They go for a wide wrap. Now here we come, already here. So, UAV. Bomb, you little devil. Getting ahead of the game, rotating their way around, trying to get as much information as possible. As he will be cresting, saving a bit of that fuel. Oh no, he's not saving any fuel. He's got none left. He's going down. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Perfect, perfection, landing, parking. They will now get there. I've got the shots though. Tempted. He's taking a bit of pressure. Bomb. It's fine. I'm surprised that here we come. Like, under any illusion that I don't know that Bombelovo is sitting here, right? But I haven't been able to dig him out just yet. Maybe get a fuel can. Maybe he'll get going again. I can't see that fight kicking off just yet here. In no further back here. Celtic though is still eager to have a look at the action, but doesn't quite find. Hasn't got the ability just to push over just yet. Thank you for the messages. Are you streaming on YouTube? No, we're not this evening. It's just Twitch today. If you want to obviously follow up to see when we are on YouTube, !YouTube, and obviously hit that subscribe and bell icon, you'll get a notification when we go live. I've actually learned that I should when I go for a live stream, that I can schedule it. So you guys, if you hit the bell and you subscribed, you'll get this stream is coming. And what I'm going to try and do on all of them is actually load the teams into that stream. So at least you'll know well ahead of time what teams are going to be attending that event. Oliver wrapping his way around the zone. Those at crest a little bit further away. And after all, team, get it right. Let's go tune in here. Oh, what timing. Nade over the top. I think might not be enough to get that, but Tattoo is taking the speedsters as they rotate around. 25 is still in it, but taking shots back. DFT though, right in front of this one. High Ego player though, taking some initial shots though. DFT's trying again, getting their way through here. I don't think you look at this and go, who the hell do I shoot? High Ego player goes down. Ibby taking the shots now. The car upside down. I think he's just waiting for that player to jump out. Which side does he go? Oh, does pop out, but looks like Nixie again with the nade ready and waiting. And nade does go over the top though. Doesn't get the damage caused, but the shots are pretty much on point. And Tattoo, they put up exactly where our friendly fire team goes. Exalt, they're going to be on that rotation themselves. First though, right in front. Hygo player's already down. Ibby's not been able to get that knock just yet. Though rolls by. He stops. takes a face for the 5.56. Here come the reinforcements though from Exalt. I don't know which way to go, up and over the top, but doesn't quite get to the car in time, and we lose both of the Woo up at the top. A 2-2 split was a little bit too much for them to hold. Nixie also goes down, and we find Aston is the final player for them, I believe. I think I've got that right. Just double checking. A load of fans for Hal. I think the Hal boys were outdone by the German flags. There was only like 3 or 4. Nades over the top. It does go down and out. We are seeing a push now from the adjacent side. The final play for them, though, it has gone to lay lows. We'll die. We're going to just launch over the util in towards the smoke. Leosto does jump over the top. Extends and wants to have nothing to do with it, as they will just send nades through. But unfortunately for them, they go all the way through and out the other side. It's inside the car, so it does get the ability that if any mollies come in, can see the player as he's going to sneak his way forward, try and poke the barrel into the side, into the leg of one of the players. Oh my days, they see him through the back window, and Extend says, no way you're playing that on us. Hyper Beast now making a play into the same location. They're eager to get a kill, but 3 times on an M4, you're going to pop over to see in front of you a heavy Quizzy, though, laying up the shots here in the pit batter of Foots. Gets to the one, and they're going to push now. Doffy gets a nade. Gets out, it's going to roll down towards Quizzy. Down for one shot, but Doffy going to be able to do the damage here. Leos, though, instantly there in behind. As the reinforcements, though, from our win on die team. A bit further back. Nade up and over the top. A bit too far here. Doffy just try and take his time. Reset slightly. No, though, further back. And we do see Otto coming back over to take the fight again, head to head against his team. Limited amount of time before they need to fully engage. Leosto trying to hit Extend further back because he is down. Both these teams might try and just exchange the reses here. Re-smoke happening. And Otto does whip the shots round. So there goes 1, there goes 2. And Extend is the final. Otto goes down. Nades over the top, doesn't quite get where he needs to. There goes to confirm, though, for 1. Bashido coming around. Doffy even doesn't make the push, though. He does get the exposure, tucks himself in nicely. But he peeks the boo out the outside and gets another kill on the board before he goes down. Hyper Beast lose 1. They should be able to get that res on Otto as he's fully camouflaged. How are Store somehow alive? Ascend 4. And now we are starting to see the momentum shift from the Tego. And Buxan, again, being the centre of attention, it's kind of my, as I said, my Everest nowadays. It's Chris taking the bolty actions, though, but they are getting shots, though, in the other side. That 2, Store under pressure and Score holding up as we do see the Woo back to a 2. Nixie again. How's this guy got these many nades? Here it goes again. Another Nixie welding. Kobe nade for him. He lays back, goes for a run up, and he's going to launch his nades. Here we go. Kobe nade. Tag team. Double. Big shot for Kobe. Friendly fire go down. 14th place for them. Go over the top, but they won't be causing the damage. Second set go forward. Tattoo though. Do lay further back, and the Woo further around. Hyper Beast trying to work their way in. I mean, they've left Otto behind for some reason. Send, picking apart one at a time. Imperials go down. And DFT. Get the flash beyond. Get 1. Eager to try and get the steals, but looks like our beyond team don't want anything. Partner Pew Pew. Going down. And DFT want to get the confirms and try and stab. They are down some numbers now. So still alive. Imperial's down. PCF wrapping their way in. That was an aggressive start to them, but there you go. That's the final one. So 1 taken for Exalt. And Tattoo's final player, though, does go towards PCF, so point on the board for them. Jackie Ladd. Hold him down. Come on. Hadouken. Get it. And kill him. There we go. There goes 1. Turn it back the other way. It's a shot though. Has got him out. Bang to right speed. Doesn't quite connect it though. And Voldemort holds on. Maybe having a bit of that Street Fighter knowledge himself. He lays down the punishment. going to send though. It's not going to be long. Here come the nades straight over the top though. They try and get the confirm. Has to lay down bottom and they have to try and take the shots backwards and forwards. It's Chris. No M249 for him. He's being a bit exotic today with York. But he's going to find his final play. So Imperials do get one. And PCF go down in the other. Zone is shifting. Ascend. Now ascending their way down. Howl lurking their way behind. After all, clearly got the zone right as they push their way over towards the top. Here we come. No kills so far, but they need to get themselves in towards zone. Atanos. Take some shots beyond the team that can be aggressive. We know this, we see this a lot. Bomber over though with a nade over the top. He's going to try and land it. Will hit the car nicely. Bounces up and over the car. Unfortunately, doesn't quite get the damage that he wants. The second one goes clean though, as Pennywise destroys that car. H style. I'm assuming that's Harry style. So I'm sure he's going to go pretty quickly. Oh, so I've got to send. So's after all. Howl go down. The final player, though, makes it up towards knife. Not unfortunate for them. They couldn't quite get to the point after the early engagement. And then we do see confirms going down. Here we come and here we go. 8th place for them. They do make the point this time. Same as they did last time as they were holding that compound. So 2 out of 2 games where they find themselves in that top side. And we know PUBG is that balance of placement versus kills. And unfortunately, the placements will end now for Ascend as... That's a weird angle. That makes me really trippy. Street Fighter, yes, that means you got a punch kill. That was really trippy. Also, lurking, that camo gear working for him. The Nixie, yet again, getting the players down. Beyond, be eager to maybe get the drop. What is in the drop in front of you, Cardi? I know you're tempted. To get cheat pads. Or an 8 times scope with an MK in that one. Oof. Another cheat pad, just for double. And the big one. The Rosa, that's got the gear in it. That's the one you want. You need the vest, mate. Don't be taking on the woo. You know they're a dangerous combo. MK already. Oh, what we got now? Nixie goes down. Kill confirmed. Deny any information. P90 is going to hit, especially if you haven't got the vest. Hey, not too bad actually. It's going to bounce. Let's cause a bit of splash damage. No secondary nade though in sight. And the zone is coming back. Beyond having to focus our attention back now as we do have Line and Paul taking the line of the rice field away slightly from them. Both these teams need to go south. They need to get to the other side. It's a matter of time. Exalt have the high ground, have the hill. After all, the team that need to now make the push. A push in hand. They are going to climb themselves up out of the forestry in towards the Exalt. And Ark is watching, waiting. I think he's going to be waiting for the sound cues now. Hear the sound cues. There goes one. Great pop up and over. Nade's going to be cooked. Nade comes back out. I don't think the Nade's going to quite connect. So he's down to a 1 shot. Does get him eventually. 2 remain now. Oh, he's picking apart. It's already on the move. Already trying to get away. But the information store coming through here. Does move forward though. Does get the shots though. The call will be coming through as they are trying to get the information to him. Nade me is what they're calling. Still trying to make his way forward though. Forgetting. Doesn't even want to go that far. Goes for a swap over. Oh my god. Nearly gets a 4-pack. Sorry, I shouldn't have shouted then. Apologies, people. No one needs me shouting on a Tuesday. I got excited. I thought he took a 4-pack. We are going top 4 here. Whip over to the other side. Beyond as a 4. Exalt as a 4. On the Paul as a 3. They are clean. The Woo on store as a 1. 5 kills for them. Exalt on the team. Driving. 10 kills. Woof! What's it going to go? It's going to be Line and Paul fighting with Beyond, and then Exalt are just going to line up on the field and just tap him down, right? These guys have to go south here. Exalt, I feel like when they figure that out, they are just going to focus their attention. They're going back. You can see them on the map. They're Having a look to make sure there's no one else creeping around behind them. I think that once they've done that, they will then push their way down the field. And this peekaboo approach at the top. I don't know who's got the confidence to go first, but here's the draw of the line. So looking like they are now starting to come down to go have a look at this one. 9 seconds to go before the zone says goodbye potentially to these teams on this side. They're already involved. I'll get the first knock. Maybe Beyond have got a better position. Nades going over. Double nade, triple nade. Gets the confirm. There goes a quick confirm. Final play now for them. And a quick hit and run. Beyond able to take advantage actually of what Exalt did. Woo store lurking. Pop him over though. And Shocky. Look at that. 5-pack. Someone got a clean. I think their bowls on that side where Beyond are is a little bit deeper. Let's see some old names in here. TU. I remember the old TU guys on PUBG console. Bro, mate. Obviously, hopefully the family's all good, mate. Well, it's good to get the console guys and girls back into chat. Why there are no Sonics? Got to tell because they are scrimming. Pretty far opted to jump into an open scrim. I think the other stuff for Pgs2 has been. Well, I know it has lockdown. It's lockdown private, and I'm sure the guys running the event will be doing all their testing, all their camera work. They'll be doing all of that behind closed doors, and obviously the teams get the opportunity to warm up and stuff. So I did try. I did ask. I don't know. You can try and send your stuff to me, but MK in hand, MKP90 with the woo. Surely, mate. Surely this is going to be a worldie. Gonna get some smokes out and just provide a bit of cover. Oh no, Art says no. So we're going to go for a 2v2 on this side, and then we've got actually a bigger push on the adjacent side. It's more of a 3-1. And Pennywise to one already over here. Beyond. They've got the numbers down. They are pushing the cars over now, so they are going to apply the pressure on the other side. You get the Reds back to a 4v4. I'm going to actually maybe go back the other way. Grozer in hand one side, though. It's a 2 versus 3 hold. He can't quite get there because of the trees. Although wrapping his way back to a bit of cover. They do get one, so it goes back the other way now. Exalt do pick up the knock. Oh, wrapping their way around. They get one back about 3v3 at the end. Beyond versus. Although does have the better cover, I feel, from his position. Another knock though coming down. Have to flip back the other way. Oh, Art is the one trying to hold. 5 kills. 5 kills though. Presto, who is down? 3v3 technically, but only 2 are up from our result team. They are trying to extend that molly is pretty good. It's going to keep him on the rock, but picking the res quite well. Beyond trying to take the opportunity though to go and get this where they can. They do get the one back though. And I kind of feel like this might be an Exalt downfall, but I've seen crazier things. 13 kills so far for them. Oh, final player for them remaining. Trying to creep around the outside. Needs to get some of these knocks. Does get Pennywise. 3 will provide cover. He's sitting inside zone. 2v1. I'm going to use the smoke as the opportunity now to move around. Trying to figure out exactly where the players are. Sees the arm though. Bomb over. It does pop up. We'll be making a new call. Trying to line the shots up. The smoke on the left-hand side is going down as well. So, going to get 14 kills on the board. 2v1 still. They are split. We are seeing the movement now coming away. What we got on the other side? So, he's on that one. Lobo is on one. Let's put heavy shots on. They need to split here. Why they're like this? Exalt could potentially get the win, but not as quick as that. It's Beyond line the shot, and they said, this is our lobby. Beyond, be gone with you. 15 kills for them, a 25 point. And the team actually felt was going to struggle trying to get out of that dip where they're having a fight with Lion and Paul, not because of the fight between them, but actually if the fight was clear on the outside, it would have been easier for teams to then try and hold on. Good timing from them. Beyond get a bit of PUBG luck, a bit of a blessing. Aggressive game though, but it is a game number 3 done. So our first Tago has been done, as I will get myself now in that lobby. Beyond played it well. Let's not take anything away from that. They were the ones that wrapped all the way around on that east side. They came up at the top. They held that compound. They obviously had teams coming their way in. Bomolovo was the one scouting around with a plane, running out of fuel. And again, all the time, they were constantly chasing that zone. I was worried they were on that north side. I do like the rice field. I love that kind of like standoff. You see a lot more of that where they're literally on the other side of the mountain to you, but they're unable to get the knocks, get the confirms where they needed to. And actually, sometimes that will result in these teams being subject to a bit more of a third party. Lucky enough for them, there's a lot more action happening around the outside edge. And that then resulted for them able to get out of the trench. I think it was Pennywise was the one who ran up on that west-hand side, really aggressive. Good shot from him. That kind of opened the opportunities up for that team to kind of continue that shift in and around. And Beyond were very, very tight, working their way around. Good teamwork. Can only confirm that again when you look at someone like Hal. You see them again, a super tight team, especially when trying to pull off a play or pull off a movement where needed. Anyway, that was our first take on that. It means that my match number 3 is done and dusted. We'll take a very quick break. I'll refill my water and we will come back. One more Tago to go before we go towards those sandy shores. It's round number 4 and it's coming up after this break.
Get the speaker box loud, hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound. Hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound. Hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound.
Hear me, I'm calling. Catch me, I'm falling. Hear me, I'm calling. Catch me, I'm falling.
Sorry about that. Just waiting for the lobby to get kicking a bit later than normal. It's game number 4. Flight path though is the other way around. You're so welcome, mate. How you been? They are all private. How are you kind of serve anyway? You got the thing coming up. I can't wait. The old quiz show. You haven't already. Give Joshua a follow, mate. He one is an amazing caster. 2 does quiz shows on Fridays, which are always fun to watch. I always catch the end of it. I need to stop streaming on Friday so I can come just join in and give some love and have some fun. But number 3, he gets his amazing custom PUBG games on for the whole community, which again I've had the pleasure of partaking in some of the madness, should I say, that you deliver for the PUBG world. Yeah, 100% give him some love, mate. 100%. Hope you're well, mate. Okay, playing path is done. I've seen a little bit of early action though. It's Fate. This is Fate as he runs further around. It does go for the top side, so playing path not subject towards the zones anymore. And this North Island is definitely from when we saw Tego coming to esports. Is the initial one, the prime. Most teams are split. We don't see any early drops, some early clashes, but it does give us the opportunity to have a look at some of these rotation paths here. Here we come. Already go for Go Doc though. After all, also rotating their way up in towards centralized zone. Hyper-Beast going a bit higher as they are going towards the mountain edge, and so is Exalt. Though do take Palace. You'll see our friendly fire, our Pgs2 team. They are crossing their way over. And just keeping themselves on the road. That's all they're doing. Just taking a bit of paintwork off. Go for the heavy left. They will have after all in front, but they are avoiding Palace. They know it's a hot drop zone, so avoiding where they want to go, but they will send their way now over and around. They do have after all in front of them, so need to be cautious. Page is eager to have a look on the outside. They're having a clash after all, slightly split, but yeah, they might bring heads here at the crossroads. I thought they do split the middle of them and do see them, but little cheeky beat just to let them know there's someone close, but no clash of heads just yet. Here we come. Looks like they are making the play. Let's take the shots at Klim, puts him down for a 1 really. You get to get a little bit more gear as under fire. He'll have to try and dodge his way up towards the top. And now seeing, oh no. So friendly fire pulled in as well as Hyper-Beast, but here we come doing the same. Shot is down. Marcus Rusher taking initial shots though. Doffy able to tuck in and getting the composure back. And Nade does go forward. Friendly fire down for a 2 now. As Now in compound, Nowick though finds himself in the outside edge, and both of them have seen it. So here we come, do go down. After all, do cut up the others, and the nades will explode pretty much in my face. But that is all. 2 kills on the board, 2 are down. No confirms. I just speak too soon. There goes 1 confirm. 25 now down to a 3. Hyper Beast want to wrap their way around. On the outside edge and... Oh. I do have the extra man. Otto is further back, so it's technically a 2v2 in the compound. There goes that second confirm. Shots, initial shots though come out the other side, so don't quite get the connection where needed, and I think these guys will be toying with the fight on the inside. Can you get the shots through there? Oh, it will, but... Ooh, does go around the outside page. Now the final player. Nowick, though, big player on the outside edge. Otto finally arriving at the battle. Maybe to clean up and get the final kill. Does get 1. Tuck himself back in. Flash, though, coming in. There's not 1, there's 2. Didn't quite get exactly ready to go. Otto goes down. 1v1 here, Page. Oh, he goes the wrong way and gets caught. Hyper Beasts hold their own. And from one set of action, not quite to the other. We'll quick look at the teams. Oh, those are going to be rolling their way through. Imperials, though, they do get line and pull. Actually, are they turning back for the compound? They are. The rest of them are not quite here, though, as they do descend out the back. And line and pull will work their way down, and out they go. Straight towards Ascend here. Who is it? Tears up. They are really split. That a couple of times have actually caught out this team. Ascend, they've been quite wrapped. I've seen teams crash in. They are going to control, and information will come through that the teams are wrapping the rest of the way. Look at what a pro casters. Why are you pro casters in the chat? Just jump in stream with me, lads. That's a big push now, surely. Big play. Nixie goes down. Shotgun to the face, though. Hygo player gets out the car and he goes down. More shotgun coming through. Nate. Oh, he's going to get dropped. He's not a player, though. Playing back through the other side, though. Ibby holding his own. He's going to have to try and stop the push, though. He's the one that can stop the guys coming over to him. He does. Just on 1. Oh, and the Woo go down. Fortunately for them. Down and out. And our int team will be able to get the res back up. Actually, the last aggressive play didn't quite work out the way they wanted it to. I'm having connection issues. Actually, I've got a backup line has gone to the... It has tripped over, so apologies if you had a blip there. The blip seems to have gone for house sides. They've gone down. A lot of teams, though, in Go Dog. The Imperials now push their way through. After all, though, I'm going to say the higher ground definitely favours sometimes when you're in these style of positions. Go Doc under play. After all, store over. Oh, You know, going to got a wonderful angle over the top, but his feet will be seen first. Will be able to get the headshots though. Back of those on the other side though. 1 or 2 remain. There goes a confirm out. Does play back a little bit. He's going to be able to figure out. Let's get some initial headshots. Only 24 hits. I'm kind of hitting those necks and chins. Not those headshots that are required, but I have to wait and see. Jackie lads. Trying to crawl back, but it looks like the call is to get the smoke up first. Teams are providing a bit of pressure. Space number 2 has come down and go dock is store in. Does normally land north of this though. So these teams in here need to clear this fight as quick as they can. It might be a call just to back out and go because you don't want to get caught last as we get a little bit of parkour session in the go. So to find teams will condense themselves to that north side and it's never great. It's just a sea of colour. Most of the teams are going to work in with 13 teams still remaining. It is hard. Beyond, what is going on with my internet line? If everything's okay for you guys, it seems to be okay here. My feed is still producing, at least. Definitely tripped over to my failover line. I don't think that car's going anywhere, Hyper Beasts. Oh, PCF getting involved. So yesterday, Pacific Esports hyper aggressive worked really well for them. I've seen them not as aggressive sometimes. They came today hyper aggressive as well. They were the first to go take out after all game number 1, Eagle, right? They now coming in towards this mix and kind of taking the fight in Go Dock. Oh, looking both ways to get Noki beside him. Imperials though are going down. They are trying to wrap themselves up, but so is after all though are ahead of the guys. And as it stands, I want to go in a little bit further. Hint. So I'm going to take some initial shots over. What's now? Everyone ties up along the line. So most teams in this sort of south to southwest corner, Tattoo do hit out that sort of west hand side. Line and pull fully away from it. And they're just going to try and store. They're still looting clearly, but really far outside of the zone. Exalt happy where they are, and Ascend obviously threaded through at the right time as there was an opening to get through the town out towards the high ground. And as I said before, it's always going to come one way, and that way is out north of Go Dock. After taking a hold off the woo, they're going to rotate their way around. I'm just going to focus back on cast now. Just, yeah, it looks like okay. I'm getting reports. Well, I can see them on the secondary line. Ascend, that was the 2. I think they'll be okay. Can't see any team coming out this sort of bottom side quite clean, didn't they? Go for a 2-2 split. They are now working their way up. Maybe the purple versus purple battle will commence though between them and our Ascend team. And I'll tinker around the outside edge. I think they'll be looking up at their compound. Hey, there's going to be someone here. And like actually, they're already trying to position themselves to take the fight. The team's coming out. PCF though, do get the first knock, but they are subject to a bit of damage back themselves. They have to focus their attention. But again, it's balanced because they got teams coming in from the outside edge of the zone, pushing their way through. Oh, we actually lagged out there, and I thought that sidestep was a indication of that's them gone. They lose another one now, and this is where the inner teams see and hear these teams fighting outside. They can really expose some angles. After all, after that bit of parkour, they find themselves on the lower sides. And then actually go back a bit further around. So what team going back beyond, doing the same? Strange play. I mean, they clearly might need something, but what more do you want now? As you take his initial shots though, Leosh though, who's poised and waiting. Really wise, going to find himself with a Leosh shots though. Going to go up high and around the corner. Has no idea he's here. Leosh is just holding underneath. As he come out and up and over, that would be the big thing now. Beyond from inside zone have come back out. So they've taken this one, but Pennywise doesn't fall into the layer trap. Now they are pushing their way out. Win or Die have come back to try and stop the play. They are holding the outside edge though, taking some initial shots though, and again some damage. Pennywise is the one that is on the push forward. He's going to cause some issues. What point does Leosh come alive now and start taking? Especially Pennywise is right up in front of these guys. Continuing to move forward. Surely. Oh. Leosh is still holding. Extends. He's getting the shots down, done, dusted. Another play, though, does move. Absolutely shocked. Gee is also out. And the final play for them. Just a bit of a bizarre movement back, if I'm honest. Tattoo though, they're going to make an aggressive stance here. In is so trapped. One nade from this team will cause problems. I love it, man. He gets one. Nearly. That team fall apart one at a time. PCF now to try and hold here. After all, under subject doesn't release the nade, but will be up to no avail. I find a player lurking right on top. Final play now. Oh my days, get the car! No, he steps out and gets him! No way! Oh, goes down. What a play from after all. Jumping down and getting in the car like James Bond. Jeez. Most teams will be kind of alright. Still again shocked by Beyond's move. From such a strong game, they now find themselves out to a solo. 12 teams do remain. And yeah, going out to come back in, not quite sure. They were in, so middle ground will sit you. And after all, on the run, 6 kills though. And oh my days. Lining shots up, that's kind of fashion. Ego go down and Pubg get the final one of them. 12th place for them. Ashto kind of thrown away. So you see the player on the edge. Phase 4 will continue to push the team out. It's kind of a complete hit and run here. Does hear the player going through the middle. Doesn't have any utility to chuck out the front side. It's kind of a race now. Both these players going for the zone. After all, they need some more loot. Now I'm going to pick up some more 5s and the FT. On the outside of the blue zone, is going to be causing the damage. Doesn't even hear the footsteps though. And afterwards, playing is kind of pitch perfect. Going to hurt this zone. Boy, he misses him crossing. He had to get himself in. DFT found it quite hard. After all, can really push now this team out. Got a longer wrap to go. 5 teams like DFT. I thought, well, popped his head around a bit too far. About 3 peaks on the heady. Lyle Paul. So it'll be very hard to survive for the 2. This amount of util coming down. That should finish them off pretty clearly. There we go. Lyle Paul go down. Providing a little bit of cover now. Exalt able to see Hype Beast, sorry. They will roll after. Teams just kind of like chip away, right? Heroes. Bam, 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 bam. They're going to move their way. Maybe hook their way around the back. PCF, though, taking their time. They're not over rushing this one. And Fender Lost, though, pushed himself in towards that zone. He is on the outside edge, but they can hear the push now coming in. Good flash. That should be the end. DFT. Go down. And looks like a Exalt crashing themselves in. There's 2 gone. Blues and nade will cause some damage. I think they are trying to get that confirmed from the blue spread. All spread out, but he's going to have to get moving on it. It's moving on time. So just get himself outside the edge. Exalt down for 2. 2v2. More nades, more util coming in. And there is a win or die team also looking to play in. Oh, the car animation. You can't get the shots. How's he going to make the... Go on top. Nade right on top of him, no. Oh, jumps away just in time. They've got the reds for back to a 3. Will die again. Eager, watching, waiting. As it won't take long for them now to crest over the top of this hill. So, no, they're going to play in. Teams will be looking for this one. At Beasto, do get int. Send now pushing away on the outside edge of the compound. It's Chris is the one still holding, I think, the critical position, stopping the whole of the Exalt team running through. Orizano is the one on the off angle. PCF though losing now towards zone. They do get a knock on themselves, but both these Ascended guys hanging out the windows, trying to now hold. If Exalt's in the compound, it should be too bad, but this has been a hard struggle right this area, I'll be honest. PCF, after coming in aggressive, they got caught. They really stopped. That should be the end of him. Oh, he gets away from it. Here comes the big push. Stay with the solo, whipping around the outside of the smoke, but he goes down. PCF, though, takes 6th. I can't see, like, Ascend pushing forward. I can't see Exalt pushing forward. It's going to, I think, really take this chunks out of each other, right? Going to die the ones that are going to cause the problems for a lot more. The other teams, Otto also could cause a bit of a worldie. As he's outside the zone. You can see the beautiful headpiece. Pretty. He gets one. Doesn't take long to get ahead of you on that one. The beaming of light. And it's a bit of a hit and run. I don't think he's going to be able to hear the car, but the car is rolling around. But they are on a huge, huge split. I think they're both just trying to pick apart. 7 kills. Hype Beast doing bits. 2 in the compound. 2 remain. Win or die got 3. They're split as well. After coming into this area as a 4. I think looking at this area quite strong as a 4. So, again, it's just really hit and running. Or die. Focusing their attention now. Giant team needs to come through. Nade over the top. Oh, he sees one go through. Good shot though. He needs to smoke nicely. But Leosh, though, puts down just 1 and 2. Top 4 teams now remain. Hype Beast. They're going to try and consolidate there. 2. Win or die got 3. And they're doing the same. They're going to consolidate down. And then our fight in the middle will be our Exalt versus Ascend. And losing 1, it's Salt well with a 2. Flash going downstairs is going to try and take 1. Does catch the flash on 1, but didn't quite get the angles. Does able to tuck himself a little bit further away. The rest of the teams are going to continue to push in when they figure out the teams are in here. Fate testing his fate. He comes up and over the top, but there's no need to worry about that. In, out, shake it about. Exalt, door hold 2. I'm seeing a win or die team to try and get the res. And Otto, I know it. 7 kills. They are punishing. Maybe the numbers, maybe the lower numbers are the ones. Godok was the problem for a lot of teams coming in. We'll be back to a 3. Otto, the one taking the shots. And I think all these teams are already. It's phase 6. So don't surprise. But to slow down completely. Drops being blessed on the outside edge. Using a few tires here and there. Looking about its next zone. Where do they go? It does go back round, so they opt to go for another rotation back. I think Will Die will just be looking. Because he's lagged out. What a time to lag out. Put him in the back of the car. Pick him up. Put him in the car. I think that's what he's trying to do. Oh, and you got him. Maybe not. Just finish him off. 2v2v2. Being Pubg, it's never great. I've seen 2 of the games now where you get lagged out like that. So, line the shots up though. Hyper Beast, the ones lurking around the outside edge, but Win or Die seems to be the ones. Hyper Beast, they're not quite in, are they? They've got reach in front of them, but will be difficult. You can honestly see it just slowing down a lot now. They are shaman lay low. Exalt got the compound. They fought hard for it. Still be disappointed they didn't quite hold that compound. They were a 2. Well, it's hard to hold a 2. They've done the damage really well, and Exalt just able to get over and through. I'll stop the rotation as our Win or Die team go towards that southeast corner. That allow Hyper Beast to wrap a bit further around on that west hand side. I think they've got like a little ridge they can move on, especially with. I want to die. Maybe not. This dip here. Oh, it's going to be really, really hard to get across. I'll be honest with Exalt sitting firm. Exalt able to focus their attention on one apiece. MK in hand. I like that they're crossing up. So we see now Art taking the fights now with Win or Die, and then they've swapped themselves over. I think the call would be for Art to go back and focus on our rotation in. Only fans, mate. Too good for that, bro. More worry about my primary internet line going down at the moment. So Exalt with the knock. Also, no opportunity missed from him. And there he goes in. Oh my days! Shotgun over the top. Don't push me. Do you know who I am? Wait. Locking down, no, it's like, Otto, what did you do, mate? You pushed without me. They're going to go get the res as quickly as they can. Here comes another car coming further in, though, but will we see Fato on the outside edge? He's going to jump on the inside. Good play from him. Fato looking to come his round on the outside. Underarm, though. Shotgun, though. Does take one to the face, and he goes down. Is eventually a 2v2, and it should line up pretty clean. It is winner, winner, chicken dinner. Win or Die. Took the opportunity. They took the win. They took the time with a 13-kill game. Good timing, good rotation, resulted in a clean 23 points for that team. Winner, winner, chicken dinner, game number 4. Our final Tago goes off to the Win or Die team. Anyway, that pretty much is that. I need to go have a quick look at my line, so I'm going to throw myself out to a break as quick as I can. I'll see you guys in about 5 or 6 minutes, though, for game number 5. That'll be our Miramar final 2 games coming up.
Hear me, I'm calling.
Yeah.
Here we go. Match number 5. Miramar, the sandy shores, the glorious ability to go get a little tan. We are getting a lovely flight path though, as it does crest over a southeasterly wind for a southwest all the way out to a northeast. And it's not going to be long before this be the last time we get to look at the map, as it is before we get the new and exciting Miramar. Actually, I wasn't expecting the Miramar revamp, if I'm honest with you. Kind of something that flew underneath my radar. I don't mind it. I don't think Miramar needs to be changed too much. I like they're bringing things in like the truck stop. I like that they're kind of re-ideaing the Camp Militaire, because that northeast, that military base, let's be honest, peeps, who really goes there? So they're bringing it down and a bit more towards that cruise area. So maybe it comes back into play. Maybe we'll see some endings that way. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, that's game 6 shenanigans. Yeah, Tego always is game 6 shenanigans, I'll tell you that. Playing is done. 10 seconds to go before we get the zone. The blessing. Then go for their normal drop, though, beyond dropping up the other way. PCF, though, get a clean drop for Chimacera. No, Exalt normally go that way or for Monty. Looks like they are pushing for that Monty. They are getting, after all, though. Take some shots already. Diggs. Don't quite get him. Get another opportunity to take the shots again. Diggs is wiggling his way down. I think he's right in there for him to try and squish him. Oh yeah, gets him. He's gonna hit and go. Adios amigos. I got my kill and I'm done. I love it. And Imperial left questioning what the hell happened. So let's go back towards that hacienda area. Otto and Pgs2 sit very firm in the middle. How? We're in a normal drop zone. We're the same. Line and Paul take the bottom side of Lost Leones. Friendly fire out by that junkyard split. It's actually a lot more seen in this neck of the woods when been casting the EU scrims. So I'd be interested to see if that's going to be their go-to place. They will get prio drops, I'm assuming. Anyway, so we will have to wait and see. And looks like we are getting a little bit of a pushback now. Klim finds himself. It's a 3-on-1. Gets one. Oh, nearly going for the second. Gets the second. He's now pushing in. Oh, it catches him with the nade. GG's, Klim. It's a wonderful free pack, mate. And the nade was a blessing, but not that good. Imperials go down and Klim holds his cool, even in the heat of Miramar. Game 5, baby. Jeez. Apologies a little bit quiet last round. Just again trying to sort out why or what the hell's going on with the line. Hopefully we don't lose it. We're on the backup line. Secondary configuration. Let's wait and see. Roth though is having a little peeky-boo over the top here. It's game 5 and it is best of 6 though. For this evening, Pubg EU Scrims. If you want to get yourself involved, obviously let us know. I'll get you a Discord link over. Get you and your team in, mate. Got to be in it to win it. It's actually really good. Some of the guys, girls moved over from console. Pgs2 showing us the shiny underside of that car. Off those farming information as we speak. I think he's been spotted though. As we do see Pgs2 with 2-2 split. The car will be firm. Just having a little look to see where they came from. But yeah, if you want to get involved, then yeah, let us know and get you a Discord link. And you could be contending out. Pgs2 lose 1, they lose 2 as Otto goes down. And surely it's a turn around and back to their compound now. They're unable to support as quick as they wanted to. No one in that northeast corner yet. Everyone working their way down. Kind of looking to see who takes the wider rotation. Maybe does anyone go around by that Impala? Maybe put up by Junkyard and in. Maybe that is the next play here. Off those leading the charge. He's coming down. Surprised that we don't see I Win or Die our game number 4. They have heard him now, so now do get. I think that's baiting. The car, they are baiting the car. That's the play down low, gets the 1. Final player now. Right, Beast. Nearly catching sharp shot on the nade throw. Oh, here comes I just know the shoe. He's going to go down. Right, Beast out. Funny fire, take the compound. I take it quite clean on the adjacent side though. Ego losing 1 though. It's how. Look around the outside edge, can't quite see those. The player now is pressing up and over, back to the lobby. There, looks back at the wrong time. Is that again? I've put one of the How boys down. Does see though, bugger though. Lucky doesn't quite get the knock. He's expecting to push a little bit further around. Let's get one down here. Brown bread is brown bread. Sorry, I won't use it. It's like an Eastern emoji. Ron, I'll say. Nades over the top. Into How. Can't go any further in. Onto their final play now. Ego making huge ego plays. That's Lobby still working our way around. He's always down there. I don't know if he's going to see him. Yeah. The shots on him. But Lobby though again still lurking his way around. It's not been seen coming off the top side. He hasn't even seen him there. Well, I can already see that we are how in chat. So see if the solo can do it. He's one kill. He's got a light climb. And after all, can he control? Can he take one at a time? Will he keep his cool under pressure? Flash comes and exchanges for a blue zone nade. And does catch one. But with the head peek comes out. Back to lobby goes. Send you on your way back. And we are going to see how go down and out. How unfortunately down, mate. Down. So, if DFT, they're going to right around the bottom here. It's Chris. I was going to say, Ascender's going to be not far from it. Taking out some tyres. Before taking some headies. I think we disappointed, didn't quite catch that one. Pretty sure it's up the bar. Right. Oh, he does get it. There you go. Reinforcements, though, will come in for a pickup. Who are they hammering? He'll die. Just keep moving. So send store to come in. Because the last one is how we count in the blue at the moment. DFT though a little bit further in. A lot more teams taking more of a donut to south approach. We are seeing that sort of El Bandita, Graveyard, and all around that minus area as a whole. Look at this. Friendly Fire, they push for that compound. Now they hit that 2-2 split as they extend themselves over from very much an east drop in that junkyard in and around, but over now towards kind of that northwest, pushing towards water treatment, etc. Will I die? They would have dropped San Martin, so not far for them to travel, really. PCF, I think, are looking for a new home. As it stands, so just kind of driving around, seeing where these shots come in from. And they are coming from multiple locations. They do get some shots back, though. I keep forgetting to hit the advert during that break. I'm really sorry, people. You're not always going to get the cinematics. Sorry. I've been told that I need to do that to stop you guys getting more Twitch adverts during the stream. Apologies. I don't get what's going on there. Send. They're coming now, crawling at the bottom side. It's pretty clear. Nearest to them is going to be Beyond. On the side, though, far out, line and pulled by Junkers. I might be able to catch their rotation if they do go across that east-hand side. Friendly Fire, though, as I said, without 2-2 split, and it is a good 2-2 split. We like their positioning. Tattoo, though, a little bit further up in that northwest corner from them. I think they are praying for this zone to move further around. We're going to see the zone, though, go now. And it is going donut to donut south. So Friendly Fire looks like they are instantly going to collapse as their 2-2 split. There's no need holding it this far out. They're going to move their way back. Not a fan of the compound they're in, personally. It's a personal opinion there. I think it's quite hard. I think like what Friendly Fire did to another team, they all would be subject to kind of a hold. Like actually, they're pushing their 2-2 split across now as they do push further down. That's a good play. Like 4-man up here, it's never great. It's kind of like a back play for me. Should be able to overwatch each other. You can see the shots now come through. Ascend. I'm going to go full send. I hope they're going to do backflips and over El Bandita. So they do get the peekaboo heads though. It's Christo who gets one. Let's go over DFT. I think that's enough for them. Play away. This is the brakes though, so he doesn't lose control. And usually, navigating the train of Miramar is always an interesting one. Remember when Miramar first came out? Oh my days, Lag City. I think think a couple of DCs were bad, mate, back in the day. Jeez, in my days. So, let's go. Is he going for it? Get it. One's good. No, the other two not as effective. That's you backfill here. Friendly fire. Woo. Nixie does get Page. I don't think they can get the confirm. They can't. So res should happen. It's only be more of a damaging for friendly fire at the moment, as they are holding their compounds. And yeah, it's a 2-2 split. Definitely think this is the right call. I don't like those that four in that compound that Sharpshot's holding. I think it's crucial to stop a team coming in, and obviously if it does play back that way, it gives them the opportunity, because it does have that capability going back now to that east and playing on those hillsides in kind of between friendly fire and the woo. Wait and see though. Send, chipping away at the zone. They find themselves now in. PCF, they go over a big wide split. They are still very much on the south side. Can't see too much action. We're only 14 teams, 51 players left alive. Exalt Art's final one for them. And they are going to try and wiggle their way in towards zone. Horizon has seen him and has been subject to kind of the mortar fire Exalt has provided, but I do a full 360 spin. He's got all tyres. He's off he goes. He should be good. Just see him back on the stream though. Clem, GG's, bro. Oh, there we go. So it has gone that way. I know, it wasn't that hard to call that, personally, even if a caster can get it. I think everyone else in chat knew. We're only bots, remember. We just commentate on what we see. Here you go. We're now going to hold the outside edge. DFT, they're taking the opportunity to rotate at the right time, but they are rotating now in towards the woo. Situated, cleared, ready. Nixie dialed in, ready for some shots, though, himself, though, but the bus will be quite hard, though, on the adjacent side. Completely miscue on that one. The car's going to go, though. We are going to get back, though. He'll be taking the initial shots, though, and it is a bit of a bloodbath now for TFT. The car's sliding their way down. There goes another one down. The final play now for them is further away, and off you go, sliding. It's a wonderful spectator's blip. Gotta love it. The guy trying to do the same style rotation into not quite executing the plan as we saw from our... Oh, 1, 2, gets himself back in. Unfortunately, doesn't quite get it, though. Where's the rest of his team? Oh, if they had another player there. Gotta get up there, lads. You're not gonna get the end zone from there. PCF looking for a bit higher ground. Now go to the plays going on that east-hand side, though. It's Chris finds himself in zone, waiting for the team to tighten itself up. And here we go. Let's see if Woo can defend. Oh, one down, settles down, so he conquers the high ground, and we'll see them cut the shoots and now land. Oh, the Woo are going to have to dodge, duck, and dive. Maybe he gets himself in that car, and they're going to get themselves to a bit of cover now, because without that high ground cover, they are going to be subject to a bit of a third-party action. Poor Art is still living the dream. Obviously, that 2-2 split now plays back, and they work their way back to the initial compound, now working their way out. For me, friendly fire need to stop any teams playing that northwest corner. This area that we see them hold, that's a danger play for them. Any teams can wrap in and hold that corner edge. As long as they're here, will really stop anyone trying to aggressively take it clean, at least. The teams will have to fight on the outside. Exile, like final play, Arc. Dodge, dive, and duck. Like Klim, player, especially with an MK in hand, on a dot. The player that could cause some damage. There's one. Needs to get a med on pretty quickly. As the rest of the int team are trying to scrabble back to take. You can hear now, he's the player. MK in hand again. Hasn't really got the ammo. 10 shots remain. Ooh, pushes it into cover. Go Org at this point. It's gone through the middle. dot now on the org. Smoke up on the outside, so going to try and take the opportunity now to get a med on. Mollies will start coming in. DFT go down. As it looks like they pushed themselves over towards the other side, and the zone is just coming back towards that friendly fire. Will friendly fire be able to get that chicken dinner on the board that they solely need? That's picked up one. The blue zone, they won't do as much as what I suppose Art wanted to do, but he's going to have the opportunity now to move his way around. There is a knock. He runs straight back into it, so that re-knock happens. Or a 2v1. Gets the headshot. 1v1. Art is just picking apart one at a time. That's the player, though, still holding the outside edge. Needs to peekaboo around. Flash. He bounces it off the top. Let's go straight for the outside. He goes aggressive, and he gets it as well. The flash doesn't take the opportunity that he wanted to, but the flash and push. Instant reaction, though. I told you, guy never to drop the ball on. Jeez. Talk about some of the plays we've had at Miramar. Maybe I'm just a kid. It's like a kid in a sweet shop, right? Maybe I'm just getting it wrong. PCF. I'm going to take the long distance shots. And now going to rotate their way through as they have been, as I said, chipping away the zone. This is what we saw them very much in those Tego maps. And they've done well again on that Orangle. They sort of chip their way off, though. They are going for a full send. They're going to position themselves right in between Tattoo and maybe after all, though. Oh, might want a 2-2 split. Needs to get one. Does. Let's see if the secondary comes down. They are. Pokemon. Gotta catch him. I always think Pokemon. Like, is it just me? These ones. Nade goes down. And they are fighting the other way. Shots though come in. Ends. The gut holding his own. 1-2. Now they have to go back. But the third party action though is coming from behind. Oh, yeah. After all, down and out. There's the stab from the back with Line and Paul. Send down for a 2. But look at this. Roth smelling blood in the water. And this is what I'm talking about. They're talking about that corner edge. Now they want to take the line. So they want to take this north line, this north ridge. Oh, we could be looting. He's going to be heard way before going barrel. Let's get one. Mika able to there, but no one else for friendly fire is close. Can he do the damage from the distance? I don't think he can. I think if that was a 2 there, that would have been slightly different. Here we come, and here we go. 11th place for them. And let's see if Art can do it again. He's opting to take the fight close, and does get distracted slightly with the carvers because he works his way down, but unable to go any further. 10th place for him. PCF have been picked apart. Jeez, what's going on with them? Where did they go? That's why. Getting a lot of solo action, right? Flash. Push PCF though, ensuring that push is continuing to happen. Nate goes over, does get it confirmed. They're able to get another kill. Hold him on. He always seems to be the last player for this team. To remain here for Beyond. And it does get caught. Down to a 1 shot, but I'm going to wait for the players to now leave. He's seen Bomber though, who's right beneath him. Let's take some shots though. Level 3 vest. Zone shifting its way down. And Sendo do get themselves ahead of friendly fire. So will die. I think friendly fire. A slight disagreement which way they want to push, but going to wrap their way back around that compound and up. Only got a little bit of reach to play, and that'll be that section there. If they get themselves into it, Send will stop them playing around this north side. They won't get the opportunity to go any further in. A 2 will be able to hold that. Woo, MK in hands. How you go, player? Now I'm going to hold that. Hi, boys. When's the tournament start? It starts on the 10th, mate. I'm letting you know. This week. We're excited. Who else is excited? Everyone got their fantasy team sorted. If you haven't, try.gg, get yourself on there. Fantasy team. I haven't. Right, so I'll say it now. If anyone asks me, who's in your team? Don't know. I keep changing my mind. Look at that. I've got to get it in. Might do after this. The question is, are you guys seen enough from Friendly Fire to be... put them in the team? I think they're a team that could make or break. Like this nade can make or break. It doesn't quite break. The Blue Zone nade will push him further out though. Maybe it might push their own team back. It will bubble. I do like that about the Blue Zone nades. They go up and down. I'm getting a blessing because Beyond becomes subject. Will he be able to get himself out? Want to die? They are going to see him here. Oh, let's go tune in. Friendly Fire. Flash and nade. Instant. Nade is good. Final play now for him. Quizzy further back. Doesn't have the lid. I think he'll be scouring for something. He's got one. Bit duct taped up. But you know what? Fakey smoke and the duct tape level 2 lids. You got to love it. Good lord, I remember early 2018 Miramar. It was something else that loved it since it came out. But oh boy, it was laggy at 100%. 100%. Oof. I think coverage of that starts on the 10th, doesn't it? Have I got the 10th in my diary? Just come round. Tatudo. Trying to hold out. I'm going to try and ask this team exactly who they are, just to make sure I get all the right names. Liverpool. We'll try and hold. Who? I'm questioning who they're going to fight next. They only got 2 kills. Going to get themselves in for zone, but they're all pushing out of zone to come up and round. I think they can heal the smokes. I've not done Tattoo. Sorry yet, Mister. I need to do it. Look at the zone. Just working my way through the teams with the commands at the moment. As a confirm, Line and Paul continue to push forward. IXE. And same as Ascent. Not got all the teams in. Not got all the teams. Kind of only capture the ones that have like the auto counts, and they are. It's kind of working my way through them. Kind of like scrim at a time. And so I wasn't meant to be. I literally decided to scrim before I think. The Woo, they are firm, and Line and Paul send the car up and over, and they are going to go down and out themselves. The Woo are just firm right there, exactly where they need to lie. Friendly Fire, itching, waiting. I think they lost though, Roth a bit cheap, if I'm honest with you. He might just want to get to the pool downstairs, that's what I'm saying. Got another game to go there, Roth, right? I know you've been scrimming today by the looks of it. Ascend lurking away around. Mickey gets a knock though. Sharp shot trying to stop the push though. And oh my days, Sharp shot. You insane little beast, mate. Jeez. The Woo. He moves himself down. Tatsudo comes into sight though. The Woo 3 with 3. Kill a piece. Tattoo, only got 2. And it seems to be the trend. 2 apiece. This is my little Beyond team. They've only got 2 as well. They got 7 kills. They're grinding. And Friendly Fire with a nice 7 as well. Decent play. Decent play. Sharp shot. You insane beast, mate. You stood up, mate, and you was like heavyweight boxer. Said you ain't coming in. This is my zone. Looks like a fight on the other side though. As they now go from a 3 to a 2. And unfortunately though, for Friendly Fire, they are now outside edge. Beyond go down. I don't know if he's going to be able to get that res. I think he's looking for it. They are again outside edge. So a team like the Who. The Who Woo. I keep saying Who. The Woo. Got it in my head. That's the problem. Because it was Woo Escape, wasn't it? For a while. That didn't last long. Felt for them boys. The Woo do need some support. Oh, pushing our way down. Always continue grinding. Page though. We'll go head to head though with Ibby. How you go player though with the MK. I read that who in bloody chat. It got stuck in my head. 25. 3v3v2. And you're looking at that going, yeah, there's a team there. The Woo, the team are the ones that can spread. And he does get that knock through the window. Ibby is close to him. I think Ibby is just wanting to stay low. I feel like that is going to be a blue zone nades. They are trying to get close to try and push him out the outside edge. Might need to get a nade further back round. Higo player though is saying thank you very much for that. Going for a 1. He's not quite out the second. Now he goes out for the second. He's going to get tubbed in the back. And there's the grenade. Sharp shot though. Puts another 2 on the board. That's 10 for friendly fire now. 3v3 at the end. Powerhouse game. Let's go, people. Let's just tab everyone up. 4, 5, and 6. Oh, my fingers can't go that far around. Sharp shots on 6. That's the hot button. Bark and flush. That's the hot button as well. High ego player. Where is he? He's on my 1, isn't he? No, that's Ibby. He's on my 3. Oh, MK on the 3. Sharp shot on the 6. Get those pets in, lads. Who's going to take this win, though? Friendly fire. They got 3. The Woo with 3 as well. Then the Woo have got better position. But high ego player is on the outside edge. Ibby's the one laying down. So they want to come in. Shot though. He's going to try and make something happen. He's being creative here. He's going to wrap his way around. Maybe draw the guns. Maybe expose that player. But with that front left tire down and out, it's not going to be great though. Ibby is going to be fully exposed. He has to move now. Top shot doesn't go. Look back that other way. He goes round. Kino's in chat. Quizzy is cavalry. Twisted Minds cavalry. Yeah. Look at this split though. Look at this. The Woo sits. I actually like though. Level 3 gear. Ibby puts himself his back up against her. He knows that movement is going to be an issue. Let's get seen here. Page now is the one that needs to come over. Page gets caught though. Does get 1. 2v2. Sharp shot goes down. Final player now for them. And he's fully exposed. The Woo. Gee, 6 kills at the end and able to clutch it up. And friendly fire so close to getting that chicken dinner. But so far, winner, chicken dinner. Match number 5 is going to be taken by the Woo. Oh, good game. Good game. Friendly fire. Good play, good hold. The 2-2 split works back both ways. And obviously they moved that 2-2 split further down. The zone shifted back to where they originally were. I hate that compound. Good play. Off. Why was you on your own, lads? Why was you ripping all the way down? I like the aggressiveness. Just needed a mate at the end there. He's done the damage on the first, but then the sender was able to hold out and then kill you down and out. Spark and Flush a bit too far back to take the damage. Maybe having that 4th player at the end there would have been a complete different kettle of fish. But it was good to see you guys grind it down. I like the mentality. I like Sharp Shots down his own. I love that little wrap round with the car. I like you being creative to try and get the chicken dinner, get the win when it comes down to it. Anyway, unfortunately, it's sad news. There is only one more game to go. It's going to be game number 6, which is going to be another Miramar. I don't expect it to last very long. I will put 5 minutes on the clock, but I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
go. We just gotta go hard. I go the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Yeah. Oh yeah, the beast back. Adrenaline pumping through my veins, can't relax. Original, I am not the same as these cats. I sting them if they never ever mind and they beeswax. I don't ever cap, but I'm wearing like 3 hats. Never been a rat, but I know where the cheese at. You'll never get a trophy cause they all here where we at. You better believe that. When it's all said and done, I'll still be here standing. Never took a loss and it ain't something that I'm planning. I dare you to say something, my focus is A1. Every dog has its day, it's been mine since day one. This is real grind and I'm still climbing. While you still trying, I'm still shining. It's real blinding. And I'm getting hotter too. Talking top 2, I'm not a 2. You let the pressure bother you when I do what I gotta do. Let's go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. They ain't coming close to me. Flow is on atomic, I'm starting fires through poetry. The hardest out, staying loyal, no falling out. And if you step into the court, be ready, we balling out. Yeah, the coldest of teens, they know what we bring, don't try us. They know in between, we go for these dreams in silence. Hard work, don't mistake it for magic. We been shooting in the gym, this is target and practice. Yeah. And I'm just getting started, getting feet wet. It's all in repetition, ain't a secret. All facts, all black dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt. Oh, the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what you used to. It's all part of the game. Yeah, I just gotta go hard. I just gotta go hard. Go hard. Go hard. Go hard.
Oh, sad. It's the final game, people. Game number 6. Best of 6, though, is closing its way up. And the flight path, though, is a south to southwest all the way to a north central. For those that were in and tuned in yesterday, you will remember we had this flight path and we actually ended on the chicken or the leg, the drumstick island on that sort of southwest corner. Not great. Kind of ended in between that, well, that mine climbing up in that sort of bowl to the outside. It's very rare to get a end zone with such high ground in it, but yeah, geez, it was a climb. Ah, you're putting the woo in chat. The who, not the who, it's the woo, people. Oh, mate. Yeah, I am in love with the band as well. That is a problem. And this is the thing, I saw it and read it in chat. I was like, oh, crap. Now I've got it in my head as well, which is even worse. Plane is done. 5 seconds out, though, and we are already seeing a bit of a rip fight. Go for it now. They're not even landing. Ego boost off the rip. He'd be saying how much he hates the MK today in the stream. Jeez. Love it. I love Ippy. Like, I love watching their streams. Like, to be fair, if you can follow as many as the pro players, you can follow anyone that's in the lobby and go show them support. It's good, just a good look into how they think. Not quite the drumstick I require, but he's there nonetheless. I don't think it'll be all the way. It does give us, unfortunately, so there's an element of the zone that we won't play. Not much, really. It's not really factoring too much away, but big push. Big push. They have got a knock as well. Car goes further out, so I think with that car extending, you got to look at it, go, they are clearly getting a res. Oh, no, he's rolled it. No, don't take shots, Keep going for your Thirsty Thursdays. Back to lobby, he's about to come over the top. Oh, is he going to hear him? Hear him. Wait. Oh! Got him, what a piece. He's in further back now. Oh, he's no threat. He's got the advantage when it comes down to the gear. Please be cautious. The rest of the team now are coming on. Only 2 remain now. I feel like if that other player goes down, what do you push? It's kind of like a 1v1 either side. High ego plays though, taking people off the rip, mate. Go further back. As, actually making a push. So he's got to play back a little bit. Keen to have a little look at the zone just to see where people are going and how they are moving in towards zone. Where is the post? Right, let me just tab this, and there you go. There's the Pgs2 talent. Got tagged in a post today. Someone tagging me going, Mark, when are you in there? Oh mate, I'm not in these leagues. I just cast some scrims. I have a bit of fun. I ain't the pro. Not yet anyway. No, it's very hard to get into PUBG talent because of how good the talent is. I unfortunately lose one, and he's looking to. Where am I from, Mark? I am from the wonderful sunny side of Essex, which not a lot of people like to admit. Where's he gone? Let's be back and forth this fight. Got tune in with this one. So after all, we know Klim is dangerous in these positions. Let's see him get the Thirsty Thursday. See the UK accent. I got a horrible UK accent, bro. I got this weird twang. I have to try and slow down. Normally you speak quite quickly, and it's definitely something I've worked on over the last year, is ensuring that my vocabulary is expanding, 1, and 2, I do speak a lot slower when it comes down to casting. Can't help it though, I get a little bit excited. We do see some aggressive players like Klim tucking in a free pack. Do struggle when it comes down to that, but I'll continue to work on it. Klim though is working his way down as he lads. I don't know if he's seen him actually. He's working his way down and round. Klim further back, and now he's going to get a full exposure. Jackie Lad should be banged to right here. He's going to turn his way. Maybe he can get to the tree in time. Don't think he can. And Klim, a tactical knock from him. Digs those shotgun in hands. And now he knows he's going to peek out there, so he needs to be really cautious. 4 times spray with the Scar. I'm a fan of the Scar, people. I don't mind it. He's to hit that box. Doesn't quite get it. Let's go a bit further back. Nado comes back into turn. Digsy boy. I'll try and he's in the back corner now. It's a bit of a 2 now. Here comes the push. Let's stay with the solo. Diggs is my man with a plan. We used to smoke. The hide is good. Oh, unfortunately gets caught coming up the outside edge. Pills, if you can let me know who is who on the alt. I don't know all the names. Obviously, Diggs, I know who you are, bro. Jackie lad. Going down and out. Unfortunately, after all, do clear that one, but they are subject to a casualty themselves. The zone. I thought it was going to be a little bit of a casualty for all these teams. They've got to work their way down. We'll go back to our fight. As we've seen Klim pull out a free pack from these situations. So let's see if our... Is it Freema? No, Freema. I think Freema's right. I could be wrong. Lurking his way forward. Now, with a 6-time scar, it's not a bit of me, right? Not a bit of me. Oh, mate, him the click and going out and getting a slap. Oh, runs into the grenade. Not quite a Klim special, but he's having a little drink, mate, as he descends out. How? Here you go, pushing this one. There's an MG in that compound. You do not want to push that one. IXE will execute the plan. I'm sure he's going to lay down. It's going to be like storming the beaches of Miramar. Senzo still hit well. Is this a rotation here? As Arthur may maybe positioned for beyond coming down. They even hear the cars? Don't know if they do. I think Klim's having a little look at it. I love it, mate. That's a pan fight noise. Beyond, you guys are too far out of zone to be fighting on the rotation. There's a little bit of common courtesy as Beyond say goodbye. And they go the other way down towards Monty. Good wrap from them. We'll see. We'd have seen if it was a major event. The shots coming in aggressively, but it's game number 6. There's going to be enough of that shortly. As Beyond will work their way down towards that sort of south side of the zone. A lot of teams are really favouring on that sort of, where's that east-hand side? There's a little bit of a donut now. As these teams, or maybe try and find a new little home. There's a little bit of action there still happening. And how does go for the crash? There's 1, 2. Oh, it's down to execute. MG, you could do this. I feel it. He gets the shots on 1. How down for a 2. Trying to shoot his way through. He's got nothing to clip now to tag out at least 3 teams in the lobby. And if his shots there remain, don't know to get the reload on because he'll be here until the scrims tomorrow. The push is now coming. How have lost 2. Flash there comes through. Gonna just spray, but there's no prey. And the how they finish up. Shots they do come through. I know the MG might go into another dangerous hands. Dixie, the woo gets a knocked over across, and Hyper Beast have to try and get the res. Duffy is down. We might see them trying the play, but a bit too far away, and they are subject to neighbours. There you go. They are going further on. Let's have a tune in with our PGS teams. Really fire. Just get the first knock. Can't get the confirm. Looking for their way in, but Tattoo is a team which knows how to get towards the end zone. They're trying to defend this one out, and nade is going underneath. The bus does swallow the nade. The sharp shot might be his own again. And the covering fire does come in over the top. Avenado goes in. He's trying to figure out exactly where he is, but I think the call is to go back. It looks like it is the case. Quite late for the guys, actually. They're a couple of hours, what 3 hours ahead of me? So, playing late into the even. As well, you've got to think, teams, especially NA side, they've got a bigger transition when it comes down to time zone. They need to get themselves in the right time zone to be fit mentally and physically. Try and take on Pgs2. Celtic, such a good player to watch. Enjoy casting. He's the most aggressive team. Result the same. Push himself away. Nado that comes over the top. Are pushing. And Art sees one. Gets some initial shots though. Looking back the other way. Trying to get the split though. Rest of the team though are further away. Nade falls right in front of him. I mean, explosive ending to him. Fit on the other side. Trying to work around. The FT though will be getting the third party action though if he does around the outside edge. Be cautious now. Trying to jump his way in. Here's an nade cook. The opposite to the fakey door. Shots they do come through. Shoot for the door. He's opened the door and stood whole body next to the door. Why did you open the door? Hey, take a shot at me while I'm shooting you, mate. Exalt, no. Down on the compound. PCF should be able to get the res. Ascend. Taking the shots now as here we come. Not even trying to disguise, they're trying to get through. I actually like that they're trying to pull up on this, but probably the rest of the call is keep going. I'll get the smoke. I don't know if they know they have. It's Chris. Chris is always lurking. He's looking like he's going to try and make a push this way. He's got quite a run on it, so they should be able to get at least one of the reses back up. And actually, no, maybe not. Mika already here. Nades over the top. Will be good. Let's get the X-ray on. Does get the confirm and gets the knock. Good nade though from Mika. Using the edge. He's edging the outside of this smoke. Now denies the information. Only 14 in hand. Big question for the chat though. Mini or the MK? I hear MK is the Mini with a scope. But hey, don't need a Mini or an MK when you've got an AUG in hand. So many teams now rocking the AUG. This is game 6 shenanigans. It is our final game. It's best of 6 this evening. And it is a scrim. So no judgment. No judgment, people. We love what people are trying. We love the rotations. Fire clearly trying a few bits and pieces. Let's see what they can do, though, as a 2-shop shop. And we're off for the remaining 2. These picks from Page are down already. They are going to work their way. They got pretty clear on this south side, but they are in the car while it's rolling. And the zone will just clearly donut up. Getting wicked bowls we're going to see Tattoo play into now. And they're going to try and hold. Very dangerous, though. Teams, especially coming on the south side, will be able to punish things like that. How, no, as a 2 as well. Zagara and Vagara are out of here. But how normally play the area that Tattoo are in. So you're going to see if they are going to continue to push this way blindly. Might just want to try and go up and just take a little bit of scout of information before playing down. There's a bowl here the car can sit in nicely. So I think that'll be okay. Need to ensure our friendly fire team pushing forward. Now scouting a little compound that is in front. And they park nicely. And, they should be good. If they want to get nosy, if they get the ability to be a little bit aggressive and creative, they will get heartily banged. All right, so that's who they are. Having a look that way, and now they have seen one, but a few times MK versus a Bolty. And 4 times. Got a wonderful shot through that little window. Didn't even know that existed. Well, you learn something new every day. Could I ever hit the shot? Hell no. Hyper Beast. Hype Beast. They will take the tyres though from High Ego player. I think I seen will be the one that player 3-3-3-2-2-2. I believe. I could be wrong. I think I'm right. I'm not sure. Definitely not pronounced it right. Send. No, they are going to where I thought we were going to see friendly fire, but out the compound and able to get in and no problems. Is that Hype Beast? No, they will work down. PCF though does get beyond, but I don't think there's going to be any crazy. He'd be having a little look over the top now. So, what's you going down? Diggs trash. Diggs is the one. What are you talking about? Oh! It does stuff. He doesn't hit the shots. It's Chris with an AWM. You know he's going to hit it if he pops his head over the top. Saw him in her angle be the one with the Bolty. The M249 Bolty God. Now, looking back to where they play out from sometimes, especially with these style of zones, he would cause a bit of damage himself, but the problem with this bowl is you've got to do this. It is very, very hard to survive out. No shots all coming from the top side, but zone's just a little bit further away. Friendly Fire, I think we'll be happy with this one. They can play now edge of blue. You are seeing Tattoo. They're going to push themselves a little bit further out and away from the bar while they can. Again, that'll be helpful for the Friendly Fire boys. And that camper van is not going to be happy. I'm going to continue now to roll. To able to thread the needle in and around the other side. And let's go with our final team. Rofto out the other side. Good nades on 2. Needs to wait for the final play, which is Duffy. Knows where he is. Hasn't got the util now. Making the push forward. Let's get the flash. Doesn't get the shots. Puts him onto a 1. Gets him down and out as well. Fortunately, does go down. Down to 5 HP and on the outside edge. Thor living the dream. We go laying low. Our Ascend team are overlooking. I might even try and make the play for him. I saw you in Bard's chat last night. Enjoy NAE. I love it, mate. I got to cast the first one. I was super blessed to be able to do it. I know Bard wasn't around, so I did cover it for them. Him and CC. I love casting with Bard #1 and CC. And I enjoy casting NA. I do, whenever I get the opportunity, I will always pick up an NA cast event or scrim. Kind of waiting for the events to be confirmed now. As American Pubg League, I've got, again, a blessing to do Season 1 and Season 2. So, I love a bit of NA. Love a bit of NA. Pentra play. And much love. If you haven't already, Barteen is the guy that you need to go hit a follow up on. A bit like Ibby shots. You know if you're not following Ibby. Not watching PUBG. Nixie with his nades. It just, again, there's no question. It's like, Ibby gets a knock, Nixie runs with a nade. Oh, it doesn't quite execute it through. It's Christo, takes Ego. They go inside for it. They are on the outside. The outside edge, though, gets 1. Nixie, though, gets 1 and 2. There's a confirm. And it's, hopefully, if he sits still enough, they will go away. Nixie, I don't know if he can move all the way around. And you're not sure. No, he's lagged out. Is he lagged out? Not even medding. Feel like if he doesn't move, he might get away with it. That is a bad time to be PUBG. Old school Miramar, should we say. And Nixie will get the freest kill of his life. Oh! 25. Cracks vest. Zone gone. How holding? Will Roth get the chicken dinner? That's the big question. I know there's some Friendly Fire fans in here somewhere. I'm a Friendly Fire fan. I was disappointed. As I said before, I was disappointed when Corsac left them. But they've come out it the other end. They've worked hard. They've grinded hard in scrims, and they've got themselves a Pgs2 spot. Well deserved. Talk about the NA games though. Oh my days, the qualification games. I thought Emir was spicy with trying to edge the outsides. Gonna take opportunity. 9 seconds to go, or 8 seconds before the zone will start coming. Doesn't have far to go, but does have Ascend on one side. As the closer he goes this way, he will be seen. He could be eager to maybe have a look for a vest. Using the smokes nicely, waiting for it to bloom. Needs to keep quite close to the smoke because the further he gets away from it, his head will be seen from the house team. Right, who is... Please, Ascend is hammering How here. There's 1. 2. Not quite got it on point. Needs to go further. Needs to keep going with it. Oh, Friendly Fire down because he's not from the How. Woo! Say goodbye. Down and out. No place for them. And I'll take the opportunity now for those that haven't already. If you're not following them, go. Please show some love in chat for Friendly Fire, even if they're not your favourite team and the one you're backing for PGS2. Got to show these teams love. All these teams that have qualified, that got them through, global partners that made it there as well. They put all the hard work in every single day of the week. Like, again, massive shout out. Friendly fire, obviously, all the best of luck, boys. If I don't see you in another scrim before the 10th. Nixie, no knocks though from Ibby. He's now looking back this way. Haiger player though gets the knock. I believe he's on tryout for the Woo. Again, just exclamation mark the Woo or Woo. We'll bring them up in chat. Now down to the final play analysis. So can Hull takes a couple of headshots though, but does go down. Body ends. And Hal take 8th place. Hal started today is good, good, good. Very strong. Very, very strong. Will die. I've only got a chicken dinner under their belt, so working their way down. Quizzy pops his head up and over. Huge wrap. Gonna try and get as close as he can. Kobe nade though coming in. Oh, splash damage, surprising. Might be a good one. The bubbles of the blue zone nade unfold. I think both these teams are just going to clash heads and run the line after they have spent all their util. So much more util is being used, like, now. Again, I'll be honest, I prefer less util being carried, but that's just, again, my personal opinion, right? Go to the other side though. Sendo taking a fight though. They do get beyond. There's down out, but they do have 2 still remain here. But they are taking the opportunity to wrap a little bit further around. It's Christo goes down, trying to have a little peekaboo on the other side, but the Woo go no. You cannot come my way. Busy nade sees player 3-3-2 nade over the top. Will bounce, but it is going to be to no avail as they need to continue to wrap their way around. Stop Ascend coming in. Because it's only a matter of time before they give up the fight here with Beyond, and they know that they've got to take the fight on the adjacent side. Ibby takes his knee. He's got to dodge, duck and dive. Not just the util, but the shots coming through. Needs a bit of cover, but needs to be a bit quick though. The longer they leave it though, we will see Win or Die already play. High ego player also getting the shots over the top, but player 3-3-2 turns back. Both of them have turned back, so the Win or Die will come aggressive on this one. Can't see Win or Die sitting back there. Good nades. Gets the splash damage, doesn't get the knock though. Here they come. They are rolling. Smoke maybe just be enough here, but they've fully exposed them. The Woo have to push forward now. Aggressive stance. Final play now for Ascend. Don't think he knows that they're being pushed from behind. Can he try and hold for a little bit longer? Flash though happened. Level 3 vest and lid will be enough maybe. We don't know. The 4 guns are coming full flash and it's going to be a peekaboo. Who's going to see it? It's going to be Ibby. There's not 1, but there's 2 for him. They can now join their attention back though as High Ego play and Nixie though have stopped to try and stop the Win or Die push though. Flashes though continue to go over. 5 teams remain. 16 players, a little bit more than last time, but it's phase number 6, so it's going down quite quickly. Senso has fallen down a bit lower, so he's going to try and take the fight down here. These teams surely are running out of any kind of usable business. Maybe got some though. DFT taking shots from behind, not as close to take the wrap like we see from Win or Die. And Beyond, they're going to get freedom of movement as well. The Woo might get pinched a little bit now as they are taking the shots from stab in the back. Higher player goes down. Nixie goes down. Final play for them though. See what the play can be. Win or Die clear, clear, clear. Beyond though doing the damage, and it looks like Win or Die just trying to get it. Will they be able to get anything on the board? But the Woo taking 10 kills so far. I can't see him surviving that. A little bit more. Have to wait and see. Win or Die gonna make a 2-man stack up. Even the exchange should go down. And there we go. Peekaboo around the outside. Win or Die. They do take him out. But good movement so far from Beyond as they have come beyond a very hard dip now to play in. Win or Die though on 4, and that's their first 4, and it looks quite consistent though. Taking Win or Die, who were at 10. We've got a 3, well technically 4v3, v3, v2, but Win or Die have got one down. I'll be cautious. DFT, they haven't quite left their compound just yet. Win or Die needs to get moving. Leto gets the knock. DFT, no way, Quizzy surely seen him. Quizzy, it's that hat, mate. You gotta lose the hat, bro. Information though is coming from both sides, so looks like it's a final player though. As Lash goes down, still holding Pennywise, trying to hold everything he can. After all, they're going to wrap. I can see Win or Die getting at least 1, maybe 2 of these reses back in. if they're lucky. It depends how quickly we all see the push. DFT, on the other hand, haven't really left their compound. They're kind of holding the hard fort, and it's going to be... They've got all 4 back. So 4v3v2. After all, we've taken a huge chunk of zone. And win or die, they've got so much to replenish now. They getting a nade in there will be dangerous. If they know exactly where they are, they take the ridge. Question is, the win or die know there's a team wrapping on them. Mostly not. They've got to kind of guess it out. Pubg takes the shot though, and then Klimdo comes over the top though. They lose another one. 2v2 over here. Let's try to get these shots though. And the final play now is going to be Quizzy running up. Doesn't have the cover. He's going to go bang to rights. And after all though, tucking in like it is night time. 10 kills for them. The man advantage, though, is with DFT. They now finally leave their compound. 0 kills on the board, though. They had the hard cover. Not really that much happening around him. I think a lot more teams making it happen compared to them. And again, a lot more action happening outside of their vision. So, not able to really get the scabs. I've got damage on the board, though. 53, nearly a player. 300, 370. So... we do get the first knock. Let's see though. We know Klim is a dangerous player. He goes over, but he's unable to do it. DFT put 2 kills on the board. A little winner chicken dinner at the end. 12 points. Hey, take it. DFT in the game. Good game. I think definitely massive shout though for our Woo team. Massive shout for our after all. Winner chicken dinner though goes for Don't DFT. Don't feel them. Good games. Good games. Thank you very much for everyone that's tuning in. Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for the bits as well. I will keep working on the commands. I'll keep churning my way through. I'm not quite sure if I'm just going to put all the team names in plus their alts as well. I'm not quite sure. The idea was just so you guys, every time people were asking, hey, who's this, who's that, I was kind of trying to tackle that question by putting the alts in for like Friendly Fire, etc. But let's take our time. Obviously, again, say thank you very much, obviously, Friendly Fire, for joining in, giving us a blessing, showing us how hard you have been recently working at grinding, and rightfully so. You're getting yourself a ticket towards Pgs2. The hard bit is yet to come, as you will kick off in action. And obviously, it's been a bit of 50-50 review. I'm not going to hide it. Some of these guys and girls in our chat think you're either going to come out and blow and not do very well, or you're going to come out swinging and cause some major damage. I hope for the latter. I hope that you're going to come out and prove the world wrong, as Friendly Fire has been put in the hard shift. I've seen it, and definitely want to see it now on the main stage. So again, guys, best of luck. Much love, though, from myself. And I'm sure my channel will be back in as well. We are keen to see you guys up on the main stage. That's it from me. Thank you very much again for everyone that has tuned in. Thank you very much for all the love, subscribes. Thank you very much. Actually, we had a couple of people jump over to YouTube and give us a subscribe there. If you can, much love. ! YouTube. Give us a like, follow, hit the bell icon. And obviously, as I said, I will be working on when I'm going live. I can schedule now. I've found out I can schedule streams. I can work a little bit of fancy artwork, but I can put the team names in there. So if you hit the subscribe and the bell, you'll see the teams way before even my Twitch stream goes live, actually who's going there. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you very, very much, though, for everyone again for the final time. That's it. Maybe see you tomorrow. If not, I'll see you in the main channel, though, later on in the week. Peace.
Sub black dress code. Pay me my respect, collecting every debt. Oh, the hardest. I bring the pain. Not what she used to.